Alright.
Now this should be part 2, right?
Huh? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, we're back.
Well, sorry everybody. This is going to be part 2 to After the War, Campaign 1. We apologize for the internet loss, but we're back. We don't know what happened. It came back up. Here we are. So, last time the Barbarian got notice that some things have been happening up north and to the south. So we're going to pick up where we left off. Barbarian, the show is yours.
Give me 1 second. Okay. So I decided to start heading for the front gate
Right.
to work my way to my holding, and I come across to the next peasant. Dear peasant, what have you to tell me of the things that have been going on around here in my absence?
Roll.
Come on, baby shiny. That would be a 19.
19. All right. I have noticed that the Queen has returned from the war front. She looks rather beaten and tired. And that she's not made a public appearance since the war and notified the people of any changes thus far.
Okay.
And it seems to make people very uneasy. And they've been looking for you in her absence.
I appreciate your information. 3 gold. I pass off to that peasant. You have Odin's blessings.
I thank you, good sir, and lady retired in nearby buildings.
Okay, well, I continue on my journey out to the gate. I come across the next peasant.
We're going to pause on the barbarian here. We're going to check on the paladin dragon, half dragon.
Paladin of
I'm good with
Blood.
that. Okay. Okay.
Paladin of Blood.
The paladin of the old.
The order of what? Motor ranges?
Nothing.
Cut your metal balls off your chest.
Paladin of the nothing.
The paladin over the nothing. Of the nothing.
I'll turn your metal balls into a glow stick.
Anywho,
That was a thought process. You should start your own order of paladins.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I guess I'm at the tower now. Or the crumbled tower.
We'll say so.
Well, going by my instincts of what happened earlier whenever I did detect object on the Lich, and it showed that his item was in the castle, but yet it wasn't the actual item that was on him, makes me think there's something else that might be there that's different. So I'm gonna go around through the rubble of the tower.
Roll two 20s.
6 and 9.
69.
You find nothing.
you wish. You find nothing.
Yeah.
And if Ghost would actually be brave enough to show his face, you would see the sadness.
Sorry, man. The dice don't lie. All right. Since we're going to leave the paladin behind and we're going to go check on the ranger.
Nope, you don't want to check up on the ranger. He's probably making love to the wife.
Being raped by the wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got the minotaur tying him, chaining him up to the wall.
I'm telling you, dog, mama's the best. The castle's a rock and don't come down.
I make my way back to the barbarian's hold.
Hold on now.
Hold up.
Hold on. You got your own issues. You got to remember, you started your own castle and your own
Mm-hmm.
whole thing going on. You're kind of the lord over this castle because the castle has its own little fiefdoms and things like that
Yeah.
going on. So
Well,
you finally get back to your office sometime later. After you get done with the wife and
He escapes from the chained wall.
you sneak out of the bedroom with the pretext I got business to do. And of course, you get back to your study in the castle. You're sitting at your desk and looking over the stuff, and you realize, damn, this is a mountain of paperwork. You got piles and piles of parchment laying around that needs your signature and stamp of approval, and the construction of a small town and some farmland that has been implemented in your absence.
yeah.
Because like I said, you pretty much had to hire a whole thing to run this castle, and the people that run the castle have to have somewhere to live, and
Yeah.
so on and so on and so on.
Yep.
In your absence, you've got to think 3 months plus the adventure you just left on.
Yep.
It's been a while, and people have started to try to make their own businesses and keep everything up while in your absence.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now all that backlog got to be handled. So roll 2 20s.
13, 12.
Okay. I will say that since 13 and 12 mundane action, I would consider dealing with your general affairs a mundane action. So you handle your affairs neatly and get them all in order. You've got a nice plot of so many acres of farmland and stuff that have been raised up, and the crops were good, and some other businesses have sprang up around your small fiefdom that has begun.
Mm-hmm.
You tidy all that up, and
My mind.
you're half asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Half asleep as you get a hold of your wife rather quietly, and you're just like, look, there's another adventure that needs my attention. It's rather important because as you've gone through your paperwork, you've noticed these changes to the area.
Mm-hmm.
These reports of people wanting to move to your fief from Baldur's Gate,
Mm-hmm.
and it concerns you, and you realize that you need to get with the barbarian and see what kind of information he has.
Mm-hmm.
So you're basically coming up with an excuse to dodge your wife for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
You get on your horse,
Sorry, Angie, we love you.
your horse and buggy, and you
Horse and buggy. What?
look, man.
Dude, it's you got to think of it this way. It's in the Dark Ages.
You're a lord.
So
Yeah,
you're
good
gonna,
point, yeah.
so you're gonna be in a horse and buggy.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Me or him.
Well, technically, you're all three lords in your own respect.
He's riding the Minotaur.
He's your underground kind of guy. He's your in secret, your behind closed doors kind of guy.
He's riding the
I'm
I'm
Minotaur.
the talkie, he's the slashy.
You ain't no talkie.
No, he's like the underground.
Yeah.
He's the dark end of the deal.
Yeah. The black market.
Yeah, he's
Basically
Yeah.
goes to, if you want to put in order, I'm usually the one who actually does the most of the talking. Then you got him who's kind of the in between, and then him who's just like on the dark way.
Well,
Yeah.
see, you're the lord of the hold over there in the woods near him. You have neighboring territory.
Yes.
But you're also lord over Luskin.
Yeah.
But he's also got the trading company in Luskin. So any and all information and or goods that come through,
Comes through him.
he generally gets
And
gets
the-
them first.
And the holding in Neverwinter.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Neverwinter, you pretty much you're like a prominent big deal because I mean you promoted, you were the regent of the throne for God knows how long, and your dad was the king for God knows how long, and now you appointed the queen. So when you think about it, you've got more ties to power in Neverwinter than anyone else does.
Literally, yeah.
Exactly.
And they know it. Like everybody knows it. It's just not one of those things that
You don't
It's spoken.
yeah.
We know it, but
I
we don't
have
speak
an
about it.
idea for what I'm going to do now.
Well, that's
Wait a
great.
second.
That's
I'll
great.
let you get done.
Okay, so he makes his way back to Neverwinter in search of the barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
Which you can only enter from the front gate.
So I'll be.
He's chilling by the front gate, drinking his mead, watching the passing on to see if they can. He's trying to confirm whether or not the rumors are true. When you roll up,
I ask the third person, peasant, that I come across, what can you tell me of how Neverwinter has been in my absence?
roll.
I feel like it's going to be one of those things where it's like,
Baby Shiny. Ooh.
What'd you get?
I got a 20.
There you go, dog.
Yeah, right there, man.
Okay. On a 20, you realize the person you're speaking to is a member of the Crown's Council.
Okay.
And he knows who you are. So he bows low, does this whole mumbly scrapey BS to which you don't care for very much. You grab him up by the throat.
Okay.
You know,
I'm good.
Typical rage barbarian fashion. You
Right.
don't like all the bluster and the fluff.
Barbarian!
You just want answers.
Right.
So he starts to sputtering and cackling and going on, you know. You finally let him go and he drops to the ground. He goes, you know, Lord Dodge. He says, things financially have never been better. The Queen brokered deals with the opposing army, what remained of it. They've come in on come to us. Business is booming. We're making weapons for them, and things are going good. We've increased our military power substantially since the end of the war. And somewhere along the lines in this conversation, a date gets dropped. And you stagger back.
No. Keep with because you're gonna love this twist. And anybody watching, just me. But
You want me to keep going, or you
oh
want me
yeah,
to stop?
keep going.
So,
Except for the stagger back thing.
okay, so the date gets dropped, and you realize it's been several months. When for y'all it was only a handful of days.
Okay.
So the war has actually been over for close to half a year.
I take out my axe and I slam it into his body because I don't believe it.
Can I do something?
Yeah.
Can I
That
do-
would be an 18.
Can I do something first? Because I got
No, I already done announced. I already done announced what I was doing.
Because I'm standing there, motherfucker. Reaction.
You see me kill the guy.
Yeah, but I want to do something.
I have a feeling it's something while you're in the midst of
While you like swinging, like literally.
Reaction, go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Take one of my arrows.
You fire it, roll.
Shoot at the axe, at the
Roll.
at the blade of the great axe.
Roll.
You better roll high enough.
It's
I
gonna
know.
be pretty high. Over 15.
Ooh, 18.
Oh shit!
Oh.
He nailed it. Boom! And you watch the axe spin in the opposite direction and stick in the wood. So the man starts battling, scraping, and mumbling again.
What the hell are you doing? You're in the middle of the gate.
You got a fair point.
There are thousands of witnesses.
I don't know about that.
There are hundreds of witnesses.
Well, I mean, it is a major city, so.
Oh yeah, good point.
What are you doing?
Mm. He says we've been gone for months. Months.
Bullshit.
Well, you think back to the paperwork you
Yeah,
stamped, and you start recalling the dates on the paperwork.
he's not lying. I just went through a mountain of paperwork in my castle, and some of those dates on them are from months ago.
I still want to kill this little bastard. Because I don't believe him. Barbarian fashion. Barbarian way of
I
thinking.
have the paperwork in my satchel. I can show you the dates.
The ranger looks the barbarian and goes, "We need all the information we can get right now."
You killing somebody is just going to end you up in jail.
It's my property.
You still killed somebody. You still almost killed somebody.
It would.
I know, but that's just, it's...
They pencil it.
Okay.
Yeah, they picked
Okay, you know what? I'll tell you what. I will drag this peasant to the holding.
He's freely giving information. You rolled a 20.
information.
In babbles. Like,
I mean,
he's not the
nervous.
GM, you even
Obviously.
specifically
I
specified.
mean, a 7-foot
With
a
fucking great axe.
huge fucking.
Two of them.
You know he's the fucking lord of the underworld of the entire city you're standing in, and the queen is basically was his right hand for God knows how long. He was appointed as I'd be intimidated too. I'd be like, sir, what must I do to serve you? Especially considering your history of violence at this point.
All them scars and everything all over you. Just like, what?
I mean, if you looked at a motherfucker who's known for running the underground of the city, the entire underground, undisputed.
It'd be like a normal guy making a Capone or something.
You could crush the other
I
guy.
tell you what.
Came to Neverwinter. We crushed them in their sleep, for God's sakes.
I
In the
know.
city.
I tell you what. I'll do this.
I mean, we raided
I
fucking
take-
buildings and killed
I
them.
take pity on the babbling idiot.
Mm.
I give him 5 gold, and I toss him down the alley.
Okay.
God gave mercy the first time.
He gave mercy, but he forgot to get the rest of the information. But okay.
See, I was gonna drag the little fucker to my holding, but no.
You could have just asked.
I can ask him questions in my freaking hall while I have him strung up like a pinata.
You do that when you roll a 2.
You got a 20.
I roll but a 2. You could have done that. I would
Yeah, but I
have
still had. I could still poke at him and give info if I drag him along.
All you gotta do is call me. I'll get info.
He'll just throw the
Yeah, no, we're not getting no. No.
I would have disappeared.
Every time we've had you interrogate, bad things have happened. It upset you, like killing your panther and skinning it.
That was funny.
And yeah, that was.
Well, you're both aware of the whole Baldur's Gate population transfer.
But we don't know that each other knows about that.
The migration.
Right, y'all not talking
Migration.
about it.
Yeah.
The migration. There you
And no, we have not talked about that.
No.
I still think I need to drag the peasant along with me. Fuck giving him 5 gold. I'm just gonna like.
go. Well, you're still missing a part.
Yes, we know this, and I also know that I need to go to Luskin and talk with him because he has something that I need to talk to him
Actually,
about.
he's
Or
at the
talk
he's
with
at
him
the
about.
he's at the tower. Remember?
No,
No,
you gotta go to Luskin.
he went.
Over a different
He's
place.
got to go to Luskin, which means that I have to go to Luskin because that's where he's going to be at.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
you and your dire straits to stay away from your wife as long as humanly possible at this point.
I'm going with you.
Right.
Go with you.
Right, and I should drag the peasant with us.
But you realize that the one party member that you need is not present at this moment.
Oh, that would be fun.
No,
The paladin.
the Lord of Luskin.
Oh.
We need him.
Yeah, you need.
Dodge. Have you heard any information of a lot of immigrants coming from Baldur's Gate? Have you heard
Yes.
anything about that?
Yes, I have, and I think this little weasel has more information than he's leading on to blab. So I think we should go and take a trip to Luskin and bring the little weasel with us.
Hog time and throw him in the back of the carriage. Let's go.
Roll.
Hog tagging would not be mine.
Both of us?
Both of them.
Don't pick it up.
12.
Ooh!
You get
20.
Okay.
cool. All right, so
He told us.
William gets his way. He picks him up, strong arms him, stuffs him in the back of a carriage, real uncomfortable. Like he just tosses him head first right into a barrel. Ding! Knocks the poor dude unconscious. They've been sleeping good for the trip anyway.
Yeah. My smell a little weird in there, but
I have a plan.
Ooh! I know.
You have a plan and you're not there to share it. So
you're
Not for them.
he's still at the tower.
We fill out the broken tower.
well, then use a notebook.
I have a notebook.
There's a notebook here.
You know how much paper
Right
is
here.
within reach?
Right here.
You know how much paper is in reach
Make it
of
legible,
everybody?
man.
You grab about everyone's handwriting?
My handwriting's better than yours. The only one's handwriting I ain't got to complain about is his.
I'm working on mine, alright? It's good. We're moving this.
Yes.
You won't go into another town, so
Yeah.
I flip it over.
To the water
Yeah.
part. Well, he's
Yep.
Devil Dog's got something brewing in his head right now. You with
I'm
the,
sure he is.
you want to just flip it over, or because
Remove it.
He said just flip it over.
Remove it.
Okay.
As you wish.
Ooh. No. Yes. Maybe. Yeah. Well, go ahead and do. Sorry. Go ahead and do what the DM suggested.
Use the water.
He has a thought process.
Use the water. He said use.
It's a quick time.
He said use the water.
Water.
Yeah.
Damn.
Ooh, I like this one better.
It's destroyed.
Rebuild it.
Sure.
Remove. Remove said devil dog.
I can get the supplies to be able to do it.
I'm not helping you with whatever you have. You ain't getting no manpower or no money. I ain't helping.
We have that. And that would look
Put this away from any other top town.
Not right now.
Not right now? Okay.
Trust me. I've never screwed you before.
Right. Bull crap. I'm calling bull crap on that.
No, he asked for that. That's different.
I'm calling bull on that. Ooh. Okay, that looks good. Shouldn't
I
it be
think
this
that's the
way?
other half.
This way. Like turn. Or no, turn this one so the water faces.
No.
Or are you doing like courtyard cobblestone thing?
Alright, so where exactly is me and the flanger?
I would
Yeah, well,
say
we'll go right here.
On the dock?
yes. I would absolutely say that. Yes.
We're gonna do
We'll say y'all
that.
travel by
We'll do that,
for a certain time.
And we need the guy you're carrying.
You have the boat of your particular whatever. and they picked y'all up and y'all sailed the rest of the way.
Yeah, that works. Because we come out and then sailed up. That would have been faster. Yeah.
So you're way far behind there, Grand old Mr. Paladin.
Yes, I know.
Because you're still at the tower. You've done your roll, so what are you going to do right now? I'm going to consider that particular Tower of Storms at this moment is destroyed.
Hmm. I have a weird feeling about Luskin, so I'm dragging to head towards Luskin. Since I haven't been there in a while.
Now, you got to keep in mind that you don't know they've gone there.
No.
And you don't know what's going on. You left before any information was given.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with that in mind, you have two holdings that need to be checked on.
Mm-hmm.
Not one, but two.
Never wonder what
Yeah.
Yep.
What is that called?
the town.
Forget what we called it.
Yeah, there's I forgot to.
The little town.
Did we even name it?
It has a name.
Yeah, but
Oh, the little town on the way to
Thunder
Luskin.
Tree.
Thunder Tree.
that's it. Bridgewater's still, but
Check up
Maybe
on
I'm
Thunder
not
Tree and then head
thinking
towards Luskin since I haven't checked any of that. Check up on them, see how they're doing. See if they finally got the new mayor put in place that's not a shapeshifter.
You didn't appoint a mayor for Lusky.
No, I'm thinking they did.
Thunderfoot at Thunder
Thunder
Tree.
Thunder Tree. No, seeing
That's
they
maybe
appointed a
something
new one.
interesting.
All right, so I didn't know. I don't remember if you appointed anyone or not.
a new mayor at Thunder Tree.
He
No,
did.
I left my assassin there.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah, because that's when he got upset because we sent Lagatha instead of the assassin to go talk to the.
Right.
Which I can understand where you're coming from. That would be
Hey,
your
that
assassin,
was-
the
that
mayor.
was-
That was a really good idea.
Yeah, that was his most loyal subordinate.
So I get what you're saying.
It made perfect sense. I
Yeah.
agree.
Well, it just-
Not to mention assassins would have more knowledge of the goings on of places of that caliber anyway than most people because they're used to dealing with that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah, so that was
and
smart idea.
we all agreed that that was a really good
Not
idea.
only that, he'd be well informed.
Mm-hmm.
He would probably be in ties with a lot of his people
Mm-hmm.
because let's face it, the underground's the underground, and no matter
Yeah.
what city you go to,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
that's just how those networks work. Okay, so you travel to Thunder Tree. You land in the city. There's a big hoorah that goes up at your arrival because they know you're dragon. I mean, that's kind
Yeah.
of, it was a big deal. Originally, you took Thunder Tree. The dragon resided there. I mean, way back when.
Yeah.
So they're ecstatic. The people are ecstatic to see you. You see a lot of faces that aren't familiar as you parade through the town and you get to the keep and the gates open for you and you dismount the dragon, walk in. A little disheveled though. You ain't really had time to clean up since fighting a war and dragging yourself through the mud there. But you hold yourself presentable as you ask to see the mayor. And of course, the mayor rushes right out, which ends up being your assassin. He kneels and does his whole bit, chivalry, yada yada yada, And he says he hadn't found anyone suitable enough to take the position besides himself, so he took it and ran the town in your absence. He begins to inform you of the immigration of people. Tells you that Baldur's Gate has, from what he can understand, has gone through changes that a lot of the people there don't agree with. So they have moved elsewhere.
Hmm.
And that from what he can tell, there is problems in Luskin that need your immediate attention, but he's got everything under control here.
All right. Well, I tell him thank you and to keep an eye on things, make sure nothing happens. If something happens, to send somebody our way, my way. I'll be heading towards Luskin and see what's been going on there.
He hears your orders, and 1 minute you're looking at him, and the next minute he just kind of disappears.
Natural assassin.
So my question is to DM, so what are you going to do now?
Well, since he told me there's problem rising in Luskin, I should really go see what's going on in Luskin. So I'm gonna head towards Luskin on my dragon.
As you begin to mount your dragon,
He goes to mount the dragon.
a runner
Poor
comes
choice
up
words there, DM.
and hands you a roll sealed parchment.
What is this?
I know not, sir. I was just told to hand it to you.
Hmm.
And he runs off.
I open it, see what it is.
Roll your d20.
My rolls don't like me tonight.
No, I don't.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 7. Here's your other dice.
That's not my.
No, it's not okay.
You break the seal on it, unroll it, and you notice at the bottom the seal of the Lord of Baldur's Gate.
Hmm.
It sends you a cease and desist order. It requests that you and the party involved in the crimes that took place in Neverwinter and against the Lord of Waterdeep you must face justice.
Hmm. This ain't good.
Oh, shit.
Looks like we're gonna be going to war again. I'm gonna take the apartment, roll it back up, put in my bag of holding, get on my dragon, and go towards Luskin.
You fly as fast as your dragon will take you towards Luskin, hoping that you can find the other two members of your party and let them know
Which good?
what's happening.
Hey, Dodge, look, there he is.
Oh no. No, we don't see him yet. That's a huge distance to travel.
I was quick, so just
So, back to the Ranger and Barbarian in Luskin as they stand upon the docks, owned and operated by this illustrious trading company.
Oh, you waiting on me? I'm sorry, I was playing with the map because it looked weird.
quite
Leave me alone.
a setup you got here, Dog.
Beard boy, shut up.
Trying to do dialogue, right?
Yeah, I get it. Again,
We like it.
I look at you and I tell you to shut up. I grab the little imp and I drag him with me.
Just walk behind you, shaking my head.
Didn't even put a bag
Or-
on or nothing. They
Just walking straight to the damn ground.
just straight from broad daylight.
Wait, no.
Right there.
Ain't even dark out.
Nah, heck no.
I drag him into my office
Oh,
and I throw him.
that's nice.
I'm rolling to throw him
Okay,
into the corner.
okay.
Throw him hard.
Oh, God.
16. I threw him hard into that little corner.
He falls unconscious for the second time in less than 2 days.
Don't give him
Is that
brain
the
damage.
fifth corner?
But this time he's going to give him brain damage.
he could pee and shit on himself for all I care right
I
now.
don't care. He just wants to get information. Damn it, dog.
And
You're
then-
going to give him brain damage.
Do I get a bandit at this particular spot? Because wouldn't some of them come with me?
It's your trading company, dude. You got Viking.
Go get
You
me
want a red one?
The blue one.
blue. 3 blue tokens.
You got your Viking Raiders running around everywhere, dude.
Well,
Every tavern on this side of
I
the
just-
port
I
got
just think-
Vikings in it.
I just figured I'd ask.
I mean, what do sailors do when they fucking hit port?
They
What would you do with the Dunkin' DM? What would you do with the Dunkin' DM? What would you
Either
do
the
with the
ball
Dunkin'
block or the
DM
door.
early in the morning? Okay, I just figured I'd ask, okay?
Or
So I look at one of the... We'll put these 2 down here just in case. So I look at one of my trustworthy co-bandits, and I tell him to head to the Luskin Castle and see if the Dragon Whore is here, and we are requesting his presence or our presence to him.
I'm surprised you're requesting anything. You demand it, considering you're in charge of 90% of his capital.
Somebody's got to watch the unconscious peasant that didn't give me anything that I wanted to kill. But Beard Boy, in his infinite wisdom, decided to shoot my axe out of my hand.
Well, okay, so
let's roll.
19.
His rolls love him, man.
days pass as the barbarian, the ranger, and their unwilling companion, who has been tossed into a corner, await a response from the half dragon.
Couldn't we have him crying and whimpering?
Yeah, that would work.
He was kind of willing. I mean, you just kind of abused him for no reason. Being honest with you,
I still don't believe the fact that we've been gone for...
you have. Ooh, you have.
Why do I see him as like a sweaty bald dude, like short bald dude? Like,
Well,
Yeah, I was
really, because let's be honest, when he works in the castle.
he's
council
not fat and pungent.
Which castle though?
Never was.
Never was.
He was a member of the council.
Yeah, he stated that he was part of the council, and this short,
No, there will be repercussions for that.
Pungy-
later.
that's why I didn't want him to kill him.
this short, pungy, bulk guy.
Because when he said member of the council, I was like,
Throw
we're
me in there.
So the dragon horde and or the half dragon, depending on who you're talking to here, landed the day before in the castle. Everybody saw the dragon fly overhead, and the horde was kind of pissed off because they did not get an immediate response after seeing the dragon. But unbeknownst to them, the half dragon had quite a bit of paperwork to catch up on. So roll your dice, half dragon, and let's see how efficiently you handle your paperwork.
10.
Decently.
10.
He had some trouble with the numbers, and a few of the goings on didn't make a whole lot of sense to him. But in the middle of this,
How do I write my name?
I just put a squiggly
He was
line.
having issues with that one
I
arm.
did. I take my 3 claws and I just go. That would work. There's my signature.
He's
Sorry.
going.
I apologize to him.
He has done his due diligence and did his lordly duties. And in the middle of this, he's gone through and tried to find relevant information on Baldur's Gate. Roll into a d20.
2.
Nothing.
2.
These rolls ain't even helping me out. Alright, so
He was gonna give you something there.
Can I just like no?
he did not find any relevant information tying Luskin to Baldur's Gate. But he did find one piece of parchment that ties a snowy town up in the north of Luskin. Just that said that several dark elves have started appearing
Unexpectedly.
unexpectedly, and they've not made any moves. They've not come into town. They've not said anything to the locals. But there are several. They've made up a campment of sorts. They're very well armed. The dark elves, in underlying print at the bottom of the note, small script, are known to be hostile, unfriendly creatures.
Hmm.
Now, of course, in his past life, he used to be one. So he knows all too well what his old kin are capable of. So you make a note in your mind that you need to get a hold of the ranger ASAP on that issue. And you also know that you need to figure out who's messing with your paperwork. Because you're missing several months worth of stuff you should have. Your assassin gave you good info, but that info doesn't match what you found when you got here. Somebody's working against you.
The only people who have access to that is people of council.
Which would be.
Well, you might need to talk to your fellow Lord of Holdings, the
Right.
barbarian here.
I got holdings, but not. I got me, got Dodge, and I got. I don't have you on here. Yeah, I got Frank, Janice, and John. Frank is the treasurer, Janet is economics, and John
Roll
is
the D4.
sports spy. Me?
Yes.
3.
What's the third one down the list starting with him?
Starting with him.
He's not on your
Janice, economics.
list. Your economic holdings have been, you've been tampering with information she don't need. You need to deal with that problem.
Puzzle.
He's brainstorming about a map. You want
I
all of
just
them
go
or
talk to
all of
Janice.
them?
All of them, please.
All right.
Figure out what she's doing.
Roll. You're 20.
20.
Yep.
That's good. You storm through your keep in a rage as you backtracked all relevant information and realize that several of the numbers in your economic financial charts don't add up right. There's a lot of money missing. you go down to the treasury, of course, and check your personal investments in your own holdings, you realize that there's a lot of it missing. And one name keeps coming up. Of course, they're documented well. It's like, they had bad crops here. One of them states that the trading company has requested numerous funds. That doesn't add up to you because you know that Dodge handles his financial affairs very well. That's it. It states that there's been negatives all over the board there. And you know that's nothing but positives. Most of Lusco's income comes from the trading port.
Mm-hmm.
So you know that's wrong. And the name sign at the bottom is, of course,
Janice.
Janice. So you know who you're looking for.
Oh, Sharon.
So,
Oh, you said Janice, not Janet. I'm sorry.
you proceed on your rampage as you walk out the keep. Get up, little dragon. And proceed to
Figure out where the hell Janice is.
well, you know where that's at.
Economics lab out inside the town. No?
She just stole a shit ton of money.
Trying to find a carriage or something that has the Luskin emblem on it.
Okay,
That could be of the Lord status.
first things first. Let me help you out a little bit. She owes you a shit ton of money. Now you got to remember, you granted her that position, her lodging, home,
Mm.
and it has to be in your city.
Oh, I'm going straight to her house.
To do what?
Kill her.
You can kill her anytime you choose.
Let me help her.
The money.
I'm going to get information out of her either the easy way or the hard way. Whichever way she decides to take it.
Roll another d10.
12.
Okay, Monday.
I was torturing somebody at Monday in action.
Wait.
I didn't say torture.
I didn't say torture.
My bad.
I didn't say torture.
Okay, so as you fly towards her estate, you finish signing the documents to withdraw all of her holdings and all of her financial assets,
Mm.
which will reimburse you handling for the money she's stolen. A. Because as you arrive at her estate, you realize it's a lot nicer than it used to be.
Hmm.
And as you forcefully blow your way through her front door, you catch her in there.
Blowing the region. I apologize.
I was gonna say it if you weren't. I was.
Sure. So you hit her with some divine smite. You know what I'm saying? You bring down the thunder. Boom! And drop her like it's hot.
Oh, that would hurt.
And as you have her estate searched, you find several chests filled with the money that she stole from you. So not only have you found the money that she stole, but you've reimbursed the city twice over by repossessing her estate. Now, that order of business is concluded. You need to find your parties.
With that being done, me ordering the guards to take everything out of their house and to basically put it all back in the holding. I'm gonna go and try and figure out where these fuckers are.
Right. And you have it on, you know they're there. You know they're in Luskin by now. As you have been informed repeatedly by, several of your informants and your guards and your whatnot. You know they're there. You know where they're at. So you fly down to the docks, land in front of the trading company.
You notice how to make a dodge. That stupid dragon.
Yeah, you feel the whole building shake. Dodge's already in the corner sitting at his desk writing up paperwork on. You're gonna pay for that dock. You just obliterated with your landing. He signs at the bottom and puts his X amount of money.
With a cup of ale in hand.
And before the half dragon can make it in the door and announce his comings, you just hand him the bill.
I just hand the bill
I'm
to
good
the
with
guard,
that.
take it back to the
I'm good with that.
the state.
I'm good with
Later.
Handed it pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Right. So, y'all sit around the office.
Short, bald, fat fuck in the corner.
Yeah.
Writing and sobbing it himself.
So it's dialogue now.
Dialogue.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all.
I am sorry for my absence. I had a lot of documents that had signed.
About that.
Guard,
There's my
take
bill.
this back to the state.
There's my bill.
Also had to kill one of my council members because they stole money from me.
Ooh, that's amazing.
Understandable.
So now got money back in the hold to be able to go back toward the city. Also figured out that I have a parchment here that you might want to see.
Do tell.
He's like, read it to me, damn it. I don't want to fucking read that shit. I've been reading shit for days. I don't
Low
want
intelligence, motherfucker. Low intelligence.
True. We have a cease and desist order
Oh shit.
from Baldur's Gate from Neverwinter.
Cease and desist from what?
This I do not know. My
Why?
What did we do wrong?
Oh, we did a lot of sketchy shit wrong.
I'm going with my character, all right? Just
Okay, good point.
Think
Good
about the
point.
amount of land y'all have taken.
Thank you.
Just the sheer amount of the volume of the properties the three of you own
Do you think that
that belong to somebody else.
do you think that they view us as a threat?
And y'all didn't
What
exactly
do you
buy
think?
them. Y'all
I
basically
know they view us as a threat.
No, they've given us cease and desist and also want us to come in and face trial for the amount of.
You want him in a court.
Laws
You
of
want
corruption.
Dodge in a courtroom. Seriously, you think that's a good idea? You think that's a good idea?
I can tell you right now, Beard Boy, you would not willingly get me in a courtroom.
Deal.
He says he ain't going.
I ain't gonna try that shit. We ain't gonna try to get him in a courtroom. 'Cause that ain't
Oh,
gonna
no,
happen.
we ain't gonna go to court.
I know that. I knew that.
Important to say we ain't going to court.
I ain't know that shit.
It's like, we ain't even gonna make an appearance.
Okay, so
Oh, we making an appearance.
So y'all are gonna go to court, huh?
Yeah, we're going.
We ain't going to court, but we'll make an appearance.
Oh,
So- do tell Dragon Horn,
this should be fun.
what do you
It's Spritman.
You gotta think about this.
what do you propose that we shall do?
Y'all discuss how you can handle this.
Do we go in guns
There's
blazing?
about 3 different ways you can really do this,
We can do it the right way.
in my mind. Now, granted, y'all may come up with an even better situation. This is your play.
We ain't doing it the right way. I was just 3 options, all right?
It's your
3
decision.
options.
I'm not
3
telling you
options.
what
We
my-
can do it the right way. We can do it all guns blazing, or we can go just
Completely left it. Yeah.
yes.
Fire in the hole.
What's the law of stealing a kingdom as the right way?
Okay.
I don't know if
There's no right way to steal a kingdom. Hey,
Technically, we haven't stole the kingdom.
We bought. I bought my castle.
you did.
But we
But-
did steal Neverwinter.
There's
It's the
nothing.
game
There,
thing.
there is nothing in that letter that states that we stole a kingdom.
They want us. They're not specific in that letter.
No, but it is a cease and desist, as in they want us to get out of Neverwinter and cease it to them.
It was never specified Neverwinter.
It was.
It was.
It was for never.
Was it?
Yes.
For all
Me
your
and him can
crimes
actually read.
that involve Neverwinter, which basically includes taking over, killing. I mean,
Okay. Okay.
basically, they didn't
Okay.
give you specifics, but they basically summed up said everything you did in Neverwinter,
Yeah.
including the war itself.
Okay. So here's my question. Well, actually, I'm not even going to pose a question. I'm going to make a statement. Send a invoice
I was just thinking that. The
Yeah.
messenger.
to, and again, this is going off character. Send an invoice to specify what we've done wrong.
I like
I
it.
was I agree with you on that.
I agree with you. I agree with
I
you.
was gonna say if
Where my
they
dice
want
go?
us to cease and desist,
We need
Yeah,
specifics.
hold on.
no.
Where the hell did my
I'm trying
money
to say
go?
is we can have trying to figure out how to word this. If you want us to cease and desist without
It's a big silver metal dice. What the fuck? Where did it go?
you just had it.
You literally just had it.
I know, and that's what I don't get. It was right up here until I started playing with the puzzle pieces.
Is it right there next to your knee?
You did. Actually, I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna suggest that we send the invoice to not even ask.
Command statement or just
Statement.
yeah.
I was gonna say if you want to take Neverwinter back, then you will have to use force.
That's a declaration of war.
And if we win, we can take over Boulder's Gate.
That's a good point.
But there's
We just fucking
No.
play.
there's
No. That's definitely a route I can go.
Okay.
It's just a hole in the wood you got to find.
Good point.
I had a different process. A different.
okay. So I rolled a 10. So I'm going to stick with the barbaric nature of things. Okay,
So war.
not exactly war. Because if you think about it, barbarians can go one or two ways. They are either all about combat or not combat, conquest, or they are all about and investigating the situation to understand the situation
Being smart.
of what
about
we're looking at.
Being smart about it.
Honestly, I want to be able to send in a spy, like you were saying, investigate, and also figure out why there's so many people wanting to come to Neverwinter from Boulder's Gate.
Because I have been hearing some stuff about some changes happening in
Is
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate a waterway, or is it one that we have to travel across land? I'm gonna assume that Baldur's Gate is a waterway.
Yeah.
So
If you
this
look
that I
at the
just
map,
did.
it's below.
So all this little playing around just was like null and void, pointless. Because what I was thinking was we're going to Baldur's Gate. Mute that for a second. I'm going to suggest to the party and the group that we travel to Baldur's Gate and take them up on this bullshit trial and see what we are being accused of.
I will set some.
Now keep in mind you are speaking only to them.
Right, correct.
So
Yep.
you know
And you're not here yet, so I mean, the
You
fire's
can-
not in the.
you can be completely honest with what you want to do.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
If-
I'm going to suggest that we take a trip to Baldur's Gate to investigate the allegations.
I agree with you. I'm going to set some plans in motion. I'm going to send a letter to the mayor of, what was it? Thunder Tree, and have him send up his best assassins that he's got around
I dig
to
it.
go with us, but be lurking in the shadows. Even if we're in the courtroom, if something goes south, they'll be there helping us.
I'll send a letter back to my castle, and my Minotaur will come too.
Your Minotaur
No.
was given to you under split instruction.
I want to have him in
Not
combat.
leaving.
I want to have him in combat. Damn it.
He is the guard of your holding.
Minotaur is not something you're going to take into a major city,
No.
especially when you're technically a wanted fugitive by that city's freaking, what's
See.
the Lord.
The way I'm doing it,
That's
I'm trying.
that works. Yeah.
They stick in the shadows and stay out of sight. And if we're in courtroom, stuff goes south, they'll be there helping us out in case and to escape.
Now, as the decisions have been made, is that all everybody wants to say for this?
I got one more.
Ranger.
Go.
Mm-hmm.
So something else also has dawned on me. This is specifically for you, knowing that your past life was a dark elf.
Yes.
There has been some sightings up north from a little town outside Luskin,
Twin
Towns, where there has been appearances of dark elves in the town, and it says that they are armed and ready for something.
Dark elves don't come out unless they're looking for a fight.
Well, keep in mind that you understand that dark elves are evil
Mm-hmm.
by nature.
Yep.
Evil,
My kin.
not just mischievous, troublemaking.
Evil.
No, they're
Pure
The
evil.
whole flaming race is evil,
They wipe into civilization out and not give two shits.
pretty much.
But yeah,
If one dark elf is there, it's trouble. If there's several, it's hell.
well, they haven't done anything yet, which is kind of weird. For
They're
the
waiting.
dark elves,
They're waiting for something. They're waiting for a call. They're waiting for something. Are they camping? They're camped outside the town, right?
Yes.
They're waiting for something.
Okay,
They're waiting for
So-
a call.
I'm going to make this suggestion, and we're going to end this debate right now. Dragonhorn,
Yes.
you send 2 assassins. I will send 2 bandits with your assassins to go ahead of us. And we will make a journey to Baldur's Gate for this.
Bullshit trial.
All right.
Question before we leave.
I agree with that.
What are we going to do with the short fat fuck?
I'm gonna leave the short bald fat fuck crying in the corner.
Damn, alright. I'm going all the way here for nothing.
While we're on our way
Well,
out,
we didn't know about the
to-
letter. We didn't know about the parchment that was given to the dragon
Good
horde.
point.
I tell the guards to make sure they tighten up on defense in case something happens.
There you go.
Yep.
I dig it. As y'all leave the city
You want to take this one?
on your new
Yes, please.
quest to
Yep.
deal with these allegations against you,
It's not allegations. It's bullshit.
put us on the map. Keep in mind, we're right outside the city.
Oh,
This'll
yeah,
work.
yeah, yeah,
This'll work.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just
Never
telling
mind.
you, just
Never mind. Never
for
mind.
Thoughts sake.
I had a brain fart for a minute. Leave me
Are you
alone.
still-
Audience,
are you
the
still
people
part ice?
watching?
Are you still part ice?
Yes.
Okay, figured.
These
Or snow spots.
yes, thank
Snow
you.
spots. Okay.
Yep. Those pieces there are snow.
So it's semi-snow, semi-dead grass. All right. More.
Maybe a little bit of cobblestone.
Yeah. Because technically we are outside of this. Man, it's cold.
Are you cold or are you?
No, I'm talking about the
Oh.
cold.
Because I'm right there.
You have, well, you also have no meat on you.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
I don't know. I'm just enjoying my.
It's enjoying your bullshit.
Of course, it's about to be fun.
Always, bro. Always.
I set up a pretty nasty little bit here. You are still paying for that, right?
God.
You got to think, there's still one after this one. When you think about it, you take care of one. There's Neverwinter, right? They killed the king of Neverwinter. Neverwinter's out of the Lord's Alliance at this point. And then you've taken down Waterdeep's Lord.
Yeah.
He was the one that was the Lich.
You're.
The fighter's brother.
Yeah.
So technically, Waterdeep has no lord right now.
Yeah, technically Waterdeep does have a Lord.
Oh yeah, it's been several months.
It'd be the fighter.
Oh,
You're right.
Which means, again, the party as a whole still holds a majority share here. Or so you think.
Damn it.
You do have a little bit more than you think you do, and a little bit less than you thought. So, to break it down for the viewers, right? Luskin, which was the town they just came from, is technically not a member of what is considered the Lord's Alliance, which is the grand total of Neverwinter, Waterdeep, Baldur's Gate, and Silvery Moon. Now, Neverwinter's been knocked out of play. They control the party members basically control it. Waterdeep is now under the instruction of the fighter.
So we got technically have a whole.
He also has his own private holdings, fiefdom, that he has constructed and dealt with his own business.
it basically it's evened out right now.
Baldur's Gate and Silver Moon.
We
Hold on.
control more of
Well, you got to think of what you've accomplished.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Between him, he has ties with the barbarians that are across the sea.
Yeah.
Due to trading and negotiations, and he brokered a peace agreement with them prior to the war to help with the war and everything else. It was a mutual
And they get a
agreement.
piece of the trade, and that's
Yeah.
it.
So they're under traded. They're
Damn,
basically a part of
vampire.
your alliance. Then you've got Luskin, which was not a part of Neverwinter, even though it's really close to Neverwinter. Luskin is actually completely separate from that settlement. Then you've got your own fiefdom that's been started up.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all do control majority share, but you don't know a whole lot about Silver and Moon at this point,
Or Baldur's Gate.
or Baldur's Gate. So,
Those are the two we don't.
and of course, the current Lord's Alliance, which is down to the two, which is Baldur's Gate and Silver and Moon.
They ain't happy.
No, they're not happy because they know exactly how much y'all hold.
How much Tom Fucker we call
They used to hold it. They know exactly how much power we
You've
have.
got to think about the condition that you found some of the places in that you've rebuilt.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
you've got to talk about how much the people love and respect y'all for what you've done.
They're loyal to us.
The money y'all put into these places.
Yeah.
Like y'all added, when you really think about it, despite the destruction and the taking of several locations, you've rebuilt the majority of them.
Yeah. Castles back,
Made
Fragmore hideouts
establishments, They
back.
have lots of people in them.
Yes. They're
You have
thriving.
people moving in from.
Other towns.
They're thriving.
Correct. That causes a fluctuation of power that they're not happy with.
Yeah.
At this point in time.
3
I'm
rednecks.
good with it.
Right.
Same.
A wizard, a redneck, and a barbarian took over 3 of their
A
cities.
ranger. Not a redneck, homie.
I'm from the woods, alright?
What did you just call me?
I said a wizard.
Can I smack him across the head?
Yeah, he's not a wizard, bro.
I know, that's right.
No.
Wizards die to D4s around here. Okay? Anyway.
No, like I got several
He
D20s.
doesn't
No,
have it all.
no critique violence physically over
Okay.
the camera.
So, to continue
That's the
our,
one who threw the
Current
D20 at his
endeavor.
forehead.
Yeah.
as the party leaves the city, they get ambushed by assassins. Everybody roll a D20.
I got a nat 20.
My shiny baby loves me. I got a team.
I got a point.
I saw
I
it
don't.
too.
Really?
I saw it too.
2, wasn't it?
I'm trying to pull one over me. You don't. It was a 2.
Yeah. Okay.
You're dealing with a 2. So
Alright.
you're left for dead.
What?
They get your ass from behind and they cut your throat. They leave you bleeding on the ground. The other 2 fend off their attackers and proceed to engage in combat.
So I at least killed one of them by
Do we need to
accident.
come out a little bit more.
Oh no, they don't die. They don't.
Should
I
we
got
come
that
out a little
20,
bit
so-
more? Like right here, or maybe right here, and then put 2 assassins in the back.
3. Because you got one behind him also.
Because you did say they came in from behind.
They did. You want to put them behind, go ahead. But I mean, you all fended off your attackers, so you're facing your attackers at this point.
I'm about to die.
Just saying.
I think you are dead.
The 2 of
No.
you fended off your attackers, and he took
Okay,
the
so
hit.
I'll just spin us around.
So do I take damage for that? Not.
Oh no,
Death?
you died. You
Throw
got
me
hit
one
by an
more.
assassin.
Throw me one more.
That's an actual assassin too.
This sucks.
You got 19. I got nat 20.
Sorry.
It's not our fault you can't roll.
Just be glad you hold it.
It's not my fault you can't help.
Party got left for dead with the information.
Yeah.
Because you think about it, it's the cloak and dagger BS. They sent you the formal letter. You should have known something was going to come try to kill you.
All right, let's do this.
So
Roll for initiative.
I can't see that.
14.
I got a
Do
1.
I need to roll?
I got a 1.
Ooh,
Do I need,
one.
do I need to
For
roll?
initiative.
Okay, so you rolled a 1.
Do I need to roll? Or
No.
You rolled a 1.
It was initiative, not any kind of penalty there, fuckface.
It's a 1. Alright, sorry. 1s come with negatives every way you go.
What the hell?
Welcome to my world, Devil Dog.
You shut up, you're dead.
You
You
fitted
can't
off,
talk.
you fitted off the attack, but you took the blade to the arm. And it cut one of your tendons. So as the turns roll down, you're going to lose a percentage of your health. So, give me your HP again there, Barbarian.
195.
When did I start rolling death saving throws?
What's your... Give me yours.
156.
Look, I have to make this harder on you. I have an insanely high amount.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to roll a death saving throw?
That wasn't a turn. Initiative is not a turn.
So am I like dead or just like
Oh, you can be saved at this point. I mean, you're not
Okay,
dead. You
thank
gotta roll
God.
death saving throws and all that, but
yeah?
and or the paladin takes mercy on you and does the whole spirit from dying thing,
Hopefully,
which means you can't fight, but it foregoes your death saving throws.
yeah. That puts me back at 1 HP, right?
Takes you from 0 to 1.
Yeah.
But first, we gotta deal with these guys before I can actually get to you.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least get them down to at least one person where one of us can aggro them.
So
Yeah.
we go with
So my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, you rolled the
because
highest.
I rolled 14. Which way are we going though? This way?
It'd be this way.
Okay.
Matt would be last.
Mm-hmm.
Or well, a bit more. Sorry.
Because we can clip that out thing that I'm the only one viewing right now.
Yeah. It's just one of those days.
I'm having fun though.
Oh, yeah. I'm having a blast over here.
I thought we set up a badass.
I'm having a fucking blast over here.
I thought that all went good.
What the hell was that?
I agree.
There goes Hagen.
I really do agree.
We handled all of our mundane tasks.
Mm-hmm.
And the combat starts, and I'm fucking almost dead.
I gave us a really simple combat encounter with some serious detrimental deaths to it, which I thought was pretty cool.
That
I'm
worked.
good.
But knowing how weak a assassin is, strength-wise,
Why do you think I gave them that advantage? That ain't the only advantage an assassin gets either.
I know. But
Just saying. I rolled. That's what the whole first thing was about. They hit him with their special ability. Basically, if they get the drop on you, you're done for.
Yeah. no, I'm going to do. Weapons I have again.
Great axe,
So I haven't used them in a while.
long sword.
You got all your shit.
Yep. And since we're in a one survival, I'm gonna use my
Or
frost
you
brand
gotta
sword.
get the hell out of fucking melee range. It's like,
I'm gonna use my frost brand sword.
okay.
With it, I'm gonna go try and cut off his arm. $13. Plus proficiency, which is yeah.
You hit.
Okay, it's 2d6 plus 1d6 for frost damage.
Yep.
Five, 6, 5. So 10, 16.
And then I'm gonna use Divine Smite. 3rd level. which is
This is on
what
A.
was it? 3d8, and then third level will be a 5d8.
He died.
He did.
So the assassin's dead.
A is dead. Mommy.
Mhm.
I had a slow brain fart,
Mhm.
but seeing that I have danger sense, that I not.
No.
You know, fuck.
XP.
I'm gonna give you 10 gold.
Gold, not XP.
That's how you get, homie.
Okay.
Dodge.
I gotta know, and you got 10 gold. that is a straight up go fuck yourself moment right there.
And I'm fucking dead. What are you talking?
Oh, yeah, and the ranger that doesn't really mean a whole lot.
Things are not looking up. It's a very gloomy party on their travel.
Not fun.
No,
No.
one shot that person. It's like, let the light of God shine down on you.
Okay.
God done sent you a message and said, nah.
Nah, dude, I'm good.
Just
I will activate reckless attack and rage, which I need to make sure I mark.
Got that face.
I don't think you're really gonna need them, but okay.
Actually,
I mean, I'd be pissed off if somebody tried to
You know-
kill me. Now, mind you, I might give you rage as a free benefit there, but
actually, what I'm gonna do,
pissed off is not a state you need to reach at this point. It's a state you're already probably in.
what I'm going to do is roll for perception in my 60-foot radius.
Okay, I'll give
There
you
you
that.
And that is a 20. I don't know what it is tonight. I'm good. I don't think I've rolled below a 10 all night.
No,
Have
you
I?
haven't. No,
You
you
have
rolled a
You
1.
rolled a one.
No, I did.
Yeah,
I did.
You rolled
I
a
rolled
one,
that
yeah,
one.
yeah.
You rolled in that.
And he fucked me on that one.
I did. Well,
You tried to get that primal sense in there. Just didn't want you to.
look, some
I almost
things.
sent it. No, it was dangerous.
Danger sense,
You.
whatever.
Look, I would use danger sense in the immediate form of if I had been narrating this and y'all had been walking along and you heard branches break or, some unsettling noises in the bush. I'd have been like,
I'm not gonna argue the fact when you told me no, I couldn't use it. So
anyway, so you quickly survey your surroundings and realize that there are several things lining the trees.
trees. Leave King Bob over there.
Please be careful on the trees. We don't
Yeah.
need to break the trees.
I was trying to be very careful with them. One, I was
Well, we know where this tree's at. This tree's here. There's a tree
Roll
here.
them everywhere. Anywhere you feel happy. Well,
Tree.
that's a bit everywhere.
Tree. Tree.
It looks like we already traveled that way, but all right, we're rolling with it. You notice some really hard to see. Seems like string, maybe some spider silk or
Oh no.
some small thread hanging between several of the branches and along the trunks of some of the trees. You realize that those could be some potentially very deadly traps.
Spiders. Spiders on spiders. I will leave if there's fucking spiders.
Alright,
Those
well-
are really big and
I will fucking leave if there's spiders.
You can't leave. You're dead.
Okay.
I got 5 health potions, dude.
Yeah, but you're still dead.
You got
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go ahead and with that information, activate reckless attack on
I'm gonna get reckless while I know there's traps everywhere.
F
yeah, we're
on F.
Did I do?
Yes,
Yeah.
on F.
Okay.
Which
I
will
forgot to
that
write
won't,
down F. Put down G and A and after F.
and that is a 7
On the hit,
on trying to hit.
well, you whiff like a bitch.
Okay. Extra attack.
Oh, you don't get extra attack.
Yeah, I do.
Not when you miss your initial attack, you don't.
No, my character has 2 attacks. You have the initial attack, and then you have an extra attack.
Okay. Go with it.
And that is a 17. And technically, if I wanted to, I could have went with proficiency, which gave me a 16 on that last roll. And I didn't do it, though.
Your proficiency would have only brought you up to. You rolled a 7.
It would have been,
It'd have been 10.
no, it would have been
11.
12. 7 and 5 would be a 12. And then if I used the
your
strength,
proficiency is a 5.
yes. It's part of 11-13 Barbarian.
He's
Okay.
a that's right, he's a 13.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But you still would have missed.
And if I used the strength, my strength would have been
I wouldn't have
3.
allowed the strength
a
modifier
plus 3.
because you've had your arms
Right.
damaged. You wouldn't have got your strength modifier, so it would have
Well,
missed.
It still would have been missed.
Yeah.
But I'm still allowed an extra attack under the Barbarian rule, or under the Barbarian character.
Okay.
Anyhow, 17 on this one.
Okay. Roll your damage.
Do I need to do proficiency?
Nope.
Okay.
I have a 14.
And it's an assassin.
I will do.
So it's an assassin first.
Yep.
2
Work
12.
cloth.
It's coming down outside.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 6. That's 17. 6 and 11 is 17.
Okay.
And that's all I can do.
So now it's enemies.
Both of the assassins run for the trees.
How many?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He makes it to the trees. He just put him 6 from there. Right there you go. That's 6?
That is 6.
Okay. So, yep. He didn't quite make it to the trees.
He was close though.
So-
He's close.
He moved to the trees. He went into stealth. He hid from me.
Ooh, that one?
Yep.
Okay. Fuck. I see where he's going with this. Oh, I see where he's going with this.
You can imagine what's going to happen next.
Run force.
This time.
Yeah.
Roll
Burn
your
force?
roll your first death sentence.
I'll pick it
18.
up.
Cool.
18.
Save.
Mm-hmm.
My turn.
Next time, don't pick that thing up.
I didn't pick it up.
He didn't. He actually let it sit for
Right
a
here.
little bit.
Like that.
He even looked back and waited on you to look at it.
Didn't pick it up.
I will give it that. I actually watched.
Well, I usually rely on Justin to check it because he's right over there and he can see it.
Right.
Anyway, so Dragonborn. It's a bunch of work.
Come on, Dragon Horse.
My
What are you
turn.
doing? What are you doing, Dragon Horse?
I'm gonna look at the dead assassin's body in front of me, and going based off the assassin, I'm gonna use him as a, I guess like a ground, in a way, and use locate object spell to find his other companion.
That's pretty ingenious.
No. Oh.
Because people are not objects.
Get me up.
You stay over there dying.
Sorry.
Okay.
Question real quick. Is he dead? Or does he have like 1 hit point dead?
He's dead right now. He's rolling death saving throws.
Okay.
Unless he decides to do something special and get me up.
I just wanted to clarify that.
Cool.
I'm going to roll perception check in, I guess, the 60 feet around me. It's 11.
Mundane action. You see the one assassin that didn't make it to the trees. Barbarian, it's your turn.
I throw my great axe. I throw my great axe. I had to make sure that he was within distance. I'm gonna do that one again.
He died.
It's an at 20.
Yeah, well, if
I
he
can
would have,
tell you
if he
before
would
you
have pulled out, if he would have pulled out my fun, he.
So which one was that one?
F.
F.
You get 10 gold. That done got killed. You still rolling around the woods. Now technically y'all are not in combat.
Technically.
Which means I'm dead.
No.
No.
Technically.
Hey.
You're right.
Combat scenario's over.
No. There's still one out there.
Somewhat. But
So-
he is not technically in combat. He basically ran and hid in the woods.
I got this. I know who to call. My druid dragon.
If it gets me up and I'm awake, I don't give a shit.
You might want to focus on saving your party members.
That's what I was getting at, was because you had made a statement before that if we were within a certain radius, we could do a saving throw for them.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Or he could be the smart man and just roll the dadgum spell that he's got,
Spare of dying.
and
Thank you.
because you have
Or
free
do
movement.
that.
You have free movement, so all he's got to do is just walk over.
I mean,
there.
I could do that, or it could really fuck him up.
could.
Use
But you-
resurrection.
You know what?
You kind of need him at this point.
Well,
I use
you-
resurrection.
Hold on. You
You
I'm
don't have that.
I have it in my book.
You can't. Too high level spell for you to cast.
I'm not even done with my turn yet.
What do you want to do, Dildo?
I move over here by Buckface and his ranger, and I'm going to set a roll for saving throw. Can I or not? Because I did the whole attack thing, and
You can do a saving throw.
okay. 17.
That's safe.
So you have 2 out of 3.
Mm-hmm. So it would be
His turn.
Yeah.
If he does something.
Have Julian,
Mm-hmm.
roll your d20.
10. Any modifiers I need to add to it or no?
You don't get to add any modifiers to that. Because you got your throat cut by the assassin.
But the thing is, how much damage does it do?
It's lethal.
same as me, bud.
So, start your death saving throws.
My turn.
Yeah, put the assassin back on the board since he technically
It'd be
did
my turn.
do that.
Yes, hold on. Yeah, you can put the assassin back on the board. Right there beside the tree. It's, now, we're back in combat. He's got 2 saves.
Mm-hmm.
He just died.
He just died. It's your turn.
What? I didn't roll for my saving throw.
Oh, that's right. Roll your save.
17.
Okay, so you're back at 1 HP.
Mm-hmm.
You can't fight.
I know. But can I drink his potion of spirit healing?
No.
I gotta wait.
You cannot. You cannot do anything. You're just alive. That's it. You
So-
basically have a heartbeat.
So I'm still down, but
Yes. it's basically like being in the deathbed. You're just laying there hanging on by a thread.
so I'm still down.
Yeah. If you get hit at this point, you can go right back into death saving throws.
No, you need to
Then
be
you
standing
stand
up.
because you're alive.
Yes. You can't. It'll be my turn.
It's yeah.
But he needs to roll a death saving throw.
Not
the
yet.
same turn he died.
Oh, yeah, good point.
No, it's not the same turn. It's because it went back to me. It's a different turn because I started the turns.
He had just killed you.
Yep.
So basically,
Cannot
it's
do a
like
death saving throw the same
it's
turn
like
you died.
Monopoly or whatever, where he just
gotta go
did it
back
to
and
you,
run.
and you have to skip your turn until it comes back
It's not
around.
like anything can happen to you in the meantime anyway.
Yeah.
Other than the fact if I want to really pull the rules and go, hey, you know what, combat's over, you're dead.
I mean, you can see the assassin.
I know.
There's also some other stuff you can do. I will check your inventory. Just a thought. How did I know? Damn, I'm good sometimes. You like what you saw? Give you a good idea?
I snatch him up using strength and shove him in my back of holding.
Yeah, check the inventory.
Please, God,
28.
please.
Did you? Where'd you roll?
19.
You stuffed the assassin in your back home.
Thank God. Get that son of a bitch off my back.
So.
In the bag of holding.
He's pulling one of our old tricks.
Yeah. Old school tricks.
He's the first one to do it, and then you're just taking after me.
Well, he said check your inventory, and that was the first thing that I, well, technically the second thing that I saw, so.
Well, that wasn't where I was going with that. Wasn't. No, I knew where I was going to go with that. But cool. I can do
What do I get for it?
10 gold pieces.
Okay.
Well, I mean, technically, you get all the assassin's belongings, including his daggers, his cloak. Well, within about 24 hours. If you leave him in there that long.
Oh, I plan on it.
I figured as much.
You're gonna reach your hand in there and you're just gonna feel
Okay,
the
so
Yeah,
on your hand.
technically, he can attack you from your own back fold. You might want to be careful going into your inventory for
right. Okay, so we got a
Your
dagger.
turn, right?
No,
No.
the enemies are all gone.
We got a dagger, a cloak.
Your
It's
turn.
technically combat because he's not dead. The enemy's not dead.
Oh,
So
slapped
what?
your ass on
So
that.
what? A dagger, a cloak.
Yeah.
Just one dagger, one cloak. Anything
Leather
special?
No, they just
No.
don't close.
Close, huh?
They didn't specify on it. That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Although I'd be careful, at night if you ever
Yeah.
reach into your bag for anything. You
Right.
might cut off an arm or two.
Can I drink a special spirit?
No,
Then what am I supposed to do?
nothing.
Okay.
You can't. They just kept you from losing your character. That's all that's anything to do.
But how? But no, it's not.
And
But
seeing
how do I get my health back?
that I'm close to the dragon whore, can I roll for a death saving throw?
You used your turn throwing him into the bag of holding.
Okay.
You used
So
your
I
strength
can't.
to
Okay.
stuff that sucker into
Okay,
your
my
bag.
turn.
So
It would technically
yes,
Be my turn.
no, he doesn't get a turn.
be. Wait. He
He
got
got saved from dying and losing.
right, and then it went to the dragon whore.
Yep.
Came to me,
He goes
went to you,
back to the dragon.
and went to him. Why?
Skips him. He can't do anything. He literally can't use items. He cannot perform an action. He cannot do nothing. He can't even move.
He can't even drink a potion.
You'd have to do
Okay.
it for
He
me.
gets none of that.
It's on you.
You'd have to do it for me.
Death saving throw.
What is that?
18.
And you succeed on death saving throw number 1.
I move one over. I take a bottle of my superior.
You reach into your bag of holding. Roll for me.
It's not in my holding.
It is. It has to be.
He said it was on his
It's on my
belt.
inventory.
It's in his belt. Remember, he said that when we went into the thing. He said I had 10 bottles of Superior on my belt.
No, it's. Is it 10?
Yeah, you said 10 on your belt.
Your inventory. is your bag
19
of
is
holding.
superior.
You have not specified.
Alright, alright,
Any
alright.
pieces
No,
belong
no.
Before combat.
No, it's fine.
I'm just saying.
No, you're right. I'll go with it. So I reach in my bag of holding.
Roll your d20.
That is a 9.
A 9. Well, you reach in, you get attacked by the assassin. You just stuffed in your bag. He cuts at you. You pull your hand back, and you cannot get to the post.
Okay.
Now, considering that is the intended use of an item, you still have an action. And we'll move.
Death saving throw.
What does that throw?
Death saving throw. $20.
Success. That's number 2 for you.
You gotta remember, I don't know that it's on your person. I'm playing my character the way I should be playing. So,
Really?
Try not to throw the dice.
I
Guys.
did it.
We're rolling the motherfuckers, not tossing them across the room.
you ain't gonna like it anyhow because it was a 2.
That was your first fail.
I'm fail. What you gonna do now, Dodge?
Oh, it's mine?
My turn to skip. So. Man, the Lords of Baldur's Gate do not screw around.
Just be grateful you're
Okay, so
I know, man.
Can I
So
throw out an
let
idea?
me recap. I could try and do a mundane action by searching for the potion.
That's considered a turn. That's an action.
Right. But then I would also have an ability to do a death saving throw for ghost
Okay.
if I fail my roll.
Interacting with an object does not count as an action. So you can deal with any. If you can reach in your bag of holding and pull something out, you can,
Give her fail. Give her fail. If I wanted to, I could try to roll for a saving throw. Okay. So I'm going to reach for another bottle of healing.
Okay.
That's a 12.
you don't get a proficiency bonus for this. Don't get a strength or a dex bonus for this.
Well, I was going to use charisma or intimidation or something.
You're
of that
literally
nature.
wounded yourself. Your wound is just inflicted over time. Because remember, you got your tendon cut.
Yeah,
There's not been a rest or an end.
yeah, I know.
So, I mean, if I'm thinking about this respectfully, you're down to 30% yourself of your health. Your full
You can
health.
And you haven't exactly been keeping up. You haven't been telling me to keep up with that. So as far as we
And
stand,
if you can get me
If I'm
away,
going with 30%, I'd say you've got 40 hit points left.
if you can get
not
me away,
30.
if you can get me awake, I have a
No,
healer's
you
kit.
have 30% of your maximum left. I'd say it'd be about 40.
In 2 turns?
Been more than 2 turns.
No.
Oh, yes, it has.
This would be number 3.
No.
Yes.
Think about how many times we've gone around the table.
3.
Since when we first encountered the assassin.
You took the wound in the first turn of combat.
No, I did not.
So,
I missed the first turn. It wasn't until the second or third turn that I got hit.
It's when you rolled in that one on initiative.
Okay, good point.
Yeah.
All right,
So,
I apologize.
It's been
I
like
wasn't trying.
6 or 7
Okay.
turns.
If you can get me-
All right, all right.
If you can get me up, I have a healer's kit. So I have that as a feat.
Well, he has a healing thing too. So it's one of those that
Either way you go,
You're gonna
it's
get.
going to work.
You're gonna
right.
get.
So again, I rolled a 12 to see if I got a bottle of healing, not the superior, but the healing.
You did not.
I did not. Okay.
I'm going to base that off the fact that the enemy in question is in the bag. That's 14. You rolled 12.
Okay.
And it would be
Good.
over a mundane action anyway, because if you were mundane action, you could have just done it and grabbed the bottle. But there's
Right.
something in your way, so it's
Right.
over mundane. It's over 10.
So I'm good with that. This is my chance to roll his death saving throw.
Correct.
And that is a 17.
Okay, so now he is in a state of dead, but not completely dead. He's basically breathing.
You get two
Right.
party members in the exact same position.
Yep, they're breathing.
May I make a suggestion? Just kind of throwing this out there. Try reaching somebody else's bag of holding to pull out a potion.
Well, here's the thing. It's over. It's done. The enemy in the bag was a hindrance. All he's got to do is shut the bag. It's done. Don't wait for him to die. So combat's over. You saved your party. All the throwing in the bag accomplished was keeping an enemy around until he could save your lives. He kept combat going technically long enough to get you out of death.
That's why I kept reaching into the damn bag. He was the only one smart enough to realize that. Not smart enough. Let me rephrase that. He was the only one that kind of seen where my train of thinking was going.
Because technically,
On
the
that
enemy is alive for 24 hours
Okay, good point.
after being stuffed in the bag. So technically, this doesn't end until he dies. So that keeps y'all from losing your character.
So, do you guys want to make camp and have a rest here?
Where's my 500 gold apiece there, fuckers?
Are we gonna make camp here for a little bit?
Footnotes on paid. Pay barbarian. 1,000 gold.
I don't think we're doing a rest.
I'll be doing a long rest.
I'll be doing a long rest.
HP bag.
Yeah, I want more
If you
way.
do a half rest, you gotta roll. For
No.
your HP to come back.
Yep, we're doing a long rest.
You only get as much as the roll gives you.
We're doing a long rest, buddy.
Okay.
For, you know,
Long rest it is.
we're sleeping. Y'all sleeping hard tonight.
Yeah.
Damn it, but that.
So, are we gonna end it here? Or we're gonna come back.
I feel like there's still something we need to accomplish.
I want to keep going. I want to at least get the Baldur's Gate.
I don't know if you'll make it to Baldur's Gate tonight.
Dang.
You gotta think it's way past. It's down there.
Yeah, I know. Hmm.
I mean, I did give y'all some alternative side quests going.
Yeah, I know.
So my question to you, DM,
Mm-hmm.
do I get some experience for thinking of that thought process to keep them alive? Or do I just get the 10 gold?
You get the thing.
Yeah. Because, I mean, no offense, come on, that was pretty smart.
Well, I'll tell you. I'll give you 100 experience points
Alright.
for being the only sucker to live through that entire encounter. Albeit barely.
I'll
Because
roll
if
with
we'd
100.
ended that, you'd have been down to 10%, and that would have been.
I'll go with the 100. And yes, I agree, Bear Boy. I think we need to take a long rest and
I need to like set up camp and enjoy the fact that you can see the grass and the trees and the.
I'm smoking some mushrooms. That's good.
He's half dead. He gonna smoke the shrooms.
You gotta be careful where you walk, though.
technically can't smoke them. You can eat them
I
and
know.
drink them,
I
but
know,
you know, whatever.
You can't smoke them. No, but the Indians do peyote out of shrimp. Huh?
Thank
Yeah, but that's coyote shit.
Granted, but
That's literally smoking coyote shit.
That's true too.
good point. Yeah, that's good.
I don't know who would want to do that, because I sure in the fuck wouldn't.
Not thanks.
I mean, I could
I'll pass.
eat or drink some shrooms and be perfectly content with that fact, but you know,
be eating cow shit.
That's true too.
no,
Yes.
Yeah.
no,
He's
not really.
absolutely correct. Oh, yes, it is. The best way to find shrooms. Fucking digging through couch. He's absolutely fucking right.
Digging through it, but you're not eating it because you got to wash that shit first before you eat it.
You don't think the Indians watch the coyote shit before they eat it?
Hell no, that's still fucking coyote shit.
How did we get on this tangent?
Anyway.
That's like the DM going into the bathroom and taking a big healthy shit, going, here, eat this, and let's see if we get high.
That's how that happened one night. There was one Indian out there like, dude, I wonder if you...
Alright,
We've
anywho.
tried everything.
Back on track.
We know this. Anyway.
Right, yes, back on track. Alright, so how many days do y'all think that we should take?
One.
I'm gonna say 2.
Easily. Just get my full health back. Get...
Two.
To guarantee that the bandit dies in the pouch.
Okay, considering you're the only one that has
Or the
any amount of
assassin.
health left.
Exactly.
You're the only one that has any amount of health left. Unfortunately for you, you're not going to get your full HP back. Because these two guys can't stand guard. If you're still in the woods, you got to.
Yeah, I get that.
When we get back away,
That's why I suggested 2.
2 full. Okay.
If they agree to the full 2 days,
yeah.
Yeah. Let's see where you're going.
we should do that. We should have done this by pad and listen to these two argue with me about how my train of thinking is.
Well, I'm explaining for the viewers and everybody
Well, that is true.
else. So, take it 2 days. The first day is for those two.
Second day's for him.
You're back to fighting shit.
Exactly.
Second day is for him. But while that time passes, keep in mind that you are technically not in safe territory. You've kept guard for those 2 days. So
I
y'all
thought I kept guard for a day.
You kept. I said y'all.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all have woke, are well rested. Y'all packed up camp. If y'all chose to do anything with your 1 day's downtime during playoffs.
Nah.
Now, one of my assassins comes up to me from the dark.
Roll.
13.
There you go. He's right.
He explains to me what's up ahead.
He noticed traps and footprints of an undistinguishable number.
Dodge.
Dragonhorn. Has your assassin know anything about my bandits?
Assassin.
Roll. Barbarian.
Oh, I figured.
He regrets to inform you that all of the bandits that you sent, as far as he can tell, their bodies have been found.
Have or have not?
Have been found.
Have been found.
You do.
And they are dead. They have been left along the road.
Someone wanted them. They're making a statement. Barbarians get heated.
I suggest that we head for the coast. And we take a boat or a ship, let me rephrase that. A ship to the Sword Coast.
So you're saying go back to the town, get a ship?
No. Head to the coast. Send his last remaining assassin to go to Luskin and have a ship prepared for a quick, short, speedy journey to meet us at the coast and then head to Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't take but like what, maybe 3 days? So, a 3-day provision.
Roll 2 d20s. After they go.
I got 2 assassins.
Nope. You haven't.
19.
Taking the 19.
Of course. The reason I say that you have advantage is 1, he's an assassin. 2, he's headed to your territory. He's a little more safe going that route.
Yeah.
So I would state that he made the journey and he got your provisions ready, the boat's been prepared. Alright, so y'all have sailed from your current position. He's brought the boat to you so you didn't have to backtrack. The assassin went and got the boat, brought it on up, picked y'all up off the coast. Sailed towards Baldur's Gate. So, 3 days have passed.
It's 3 days of downtime.
3 days of downtime.
But you're on a ship.
It don't matter.
Everybody
It's
roll a
still,
d20.
it's still technically downtime.
17.
10.
11.
You'll make it across the waters. Everybody rolled over a 10.
What would happen if we roll over?
Let's see.
Maybe.
But y'all technically roll with a higher. Y'all could have used proficiency because he'd have been the captain, and he owns a trading company.
Yeah, okay.
He's a raiding Viking. He counts as a ship captain. Y'all make the journey. You port in Baldur's Gate. Y'all get off the ship. Make your way into town.
Need a town
What
map?
map do you want?
Give us a town map. We'll go with the one with the water. Y'all roll over. We'll see y'all. You made land.
On this, like, right here. Like,
No,
right in here.
no, hold on. I'll tell you what. Y'all decide where you want to make land. Because y'all know you're in enemy territory. You've already been attacked.
I guess we're going over there.
Put us there, Dodge.
He said you each make your own landmark.
Oh,
We're
really?
all
That's
on the
what-
same ship.
We're on the
going
same
the
ship, dude.
That doesn't
Same
mean
place.
you. That doesn't mean.
That doesn't mean you have to deploy in the same spot.
No, you can sneak and jump off the ship. Or be
Before I leave the ship, though, I'm going to go into the. What would that be? The bottom
hole?
Yeah, the hole. And
The hall.
It's Hull.
I'm going to.
H-U.
Forgive me for this, but I'm going to be marked down a circle.
Okay.
Okay, so he's right there in the middle of the water.
Okay. So
What?
what does? Hold on.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
it's not your turn yet.
My bad.
homie.
My bad.
I'm stopping because he made the comment about putting a circle down. What does a circle require? Because most of those have some kind of prerequisite, some kind of item, some kind of, you know.
Right here. Where are you? I've already pulled up everything. Components: holy water or powdered silver and iron worth at least 100 GP, which the spell consumes.
Okay, so we'll say you paid 100 gold pieces, and you took some silver from the ship's inventory.
Yeah.
Makes sense. It's a trading ship. It's probably going to have silver on it. I
Mhm.
mean, why would you? You know,
Before I just take it, I'm gonna ask him about using it as our
Yep. Gotta negotiate
as
that.
our getaway in case something really fucks
I mean,
up.
technically, it's shared inventory. It's for Luskin, and you.
Right, and we had done
Luskin.
sent an assassin to make sure that we had the provisions.
Right. It's all sound. Cool. Go with it.
All right.
You said circling the ship. That's dope. Like that.
I got a pretty. I don't.
Plans are smart.
I don't know how you're gonna work with this DM. I don't know how you're gonna word it.
Stick to the waterway.
Do it.
Go ahead and put me over there close to him
Just
on the ship or the boat, whatever you want to call it.
There's no ship.
Where is it on dock?
ship.
We jumped off the ship.
Okay, so what you got? Ranger.
That's a tower, right?
Sure.
That's a tower. And that's close to the waterway.
I would say the big thing right there is the tower.
This thing?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Okay.
There's gonna be a tower.
I'm in that bitch. And of course, there's going to be a guard there.
Okay.
And I'll say,
How about let's do it this way. And I'm gonna you tell me if I'm wrong. We'll put you here
Mm-hmm.
on land,
okay.
right off the harbor.
Fair enough.
Your bow can reach there.
Okay,
So
deal.
you want to roll with that?
Deal. We'll roll that. We'll roll that way back. That way.
That's within your foot range.
Deal. All right. Deal.
Cool.
Cool.
All right.
Roll for initiative.
Just roll your 20. You're attacking. He's not attacking you at the moment.
No, I'm talking about us roll for initiative, which is the way the turn goes.
Sure.
You got 2.
Yeah.
I got 20.
I got a 12.
He's gonna go first because he initiated.
That's fine.
True.
Makes sense.
And then him, Ghost, me, you.
For Pete's sake.
Do I know what he is?
He's a guard. Yeah. He's generally gonna be an archer because he's sitting in a.
So I can't use favorite bow, right? Could I use it?
Well,
That's what I'm wondering, because
you not roll for perception, so
That's
you don't
what I'm
know exactly. Well, you can't see what he gets from the distance.
I just rolled
You
for
do not-
initiative.
You do not
for
get favorite
perception.
foe.
yeah, I'm going
You've already
to
chosen to attack.
I'm gonna shoot him, and I'm gonna use ambush because he technically didn't see me coming.
No.
So I'm gonna use
No,
ambush.
Correct.
Immediately as soon as we get into tower, sir. Right.
So ambush and hunter's mark.
Roll.
I speak my mind here for a second.
18, baby.
Or should I just keep it to
He's
myself?
dead.
He gone.
You're already initiating an attack.
And no one's the wiser.
You're already initiating an attack on. We know it's enemy, but at the same time, the fact that we're in enemy territory, in an enemy castle.
I'm getting the archers.
Kingdom.
I'm getting the
Exactly.
archer, dude. My train of thought was I'm getting the archers out of the way. I don't want to get shot from all
Now
angles.
keep this in mind. That was actually strictly by the book. I want y'all to understand this. His damage would have been higher than its HP anyway. 'Cause he's just a standard guard. They're not wartime enemies. They're standard guards. It's not an upfront war.
Yeah.
Because I'll state they sent assassins to kill you. That means they're not. If they wanted to kill you with a military, they would have sent an actual force to deal with
They
you.
hired assassins.
Instead, they
Yeah.
did the cloak and dagger BS.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm good with that.
that being said, the city itself is not at a war status. So you don't have those really strong, really powerful dudes guarding the place at the point in time. You have your standard issue. They've got about 16 AC. They've got about 40 HP. He'd have killed him in one shot regardless.
What do I get for that?
50 experience and 5 gold pieces.
I'm gonna do a smart thing. I'm gonna put on my cloak and try to hide myself or my identity from people. And try to get through here and try to get to the main place without
I like that.
causing a ruckus.
That's
He said no one's the wiser. No one knew it.
I mean,
We are known figures.
he used ambush, which means it includes his stealth, so nobody saw him kill the guard. So yes, he gets away with killing the guard at this point.
Nobody knew it.
Right, but the wrong person was making a statement.
Right.
Ghost decided that he was going to amp the cloak to wander through the city unknown.
Yeah, I get that.
Which is
Bear Boy
understand
was questioning that
right.
because of what he did.
Y'all,
Yeah,
well,
you actually
you got to
were.
think about how much influence y'all hold in Faerun at this point. The area you're in, there's been a war. People have already heard about this war. It's been months. It's already a well-known fact. Y'all were the figures that took down the big fucking dude that was all powerful wizard that ran an entire fucking city. Y'all killed him.
They know who we.
Yeah,
They know our
who
face.
you is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're well known.
So what Ghost decided to do, I felt like was a
very
smart
wise.
decision.
Good idea. That's a good idea.
Very well.
It is your turn.
Especially
I'm done.
considering Assassin's
Your turn.
already tried to kill you.
I'm gonna beat the-
I'd
I'm
be
gonna
all
beat the
kinds
crap
of
out-
sketch at this point.
I'm gonna beat
yeah.
the crap out of this king.
I'm gonna call one of the assassins that went with us and tell him to keep close by and keep an eye out for anybody who seems suspicious that might come towards us.
Seven.
Ouch. That didn't go over well. Apparently, the assassin didn't bring a different set of clubs. And walking around in all black in broad daylight, not a good idea.
You pencil whipped the shit out of it, didn't you?
No.
No, it's logical.
They had that player.
An assassin without a change of clothes,
That
not
doesn't
very
really,
good.
that doesn't
assassin.
really work. Yeah, good point. Good point. I like it. Works.
Before I make my move, my question.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase that.
Dodge.
I roll for perception
Okay.
to see the direction that we have to go to come across somebody of importance for this makeshift bullshit trial. I haven't even rolled yet. But this is what I'm asking.
Right.
I'm gonna start doing it fair. 15.
You walk up to the docks, and against your better nature,
Of course.
you're violent. I want to hamstring people and choke them and throw them against walls. And even your brain kicks in from time to time and goes, "This is not the time to be throwing the temper around." Because you can be a logical human being. You have shown that every once in a while a stroke of genius occurs and you don't go ballistic.
Correct.
You walk up to one of the many stalls that line the docks, little fish merchants. You walk up to one of them and you go, "Where's your taxpayer's office?" Because those are pretty commonplace in
Yeah.
small towns and ports and stuff like that.
Especially a port.
Right. You gotta think this is a big city. The map doesn't do the city justice.
No.
It's a big city. So, y'all, he points you about 3 houses down.
In that direction.
And you thank him begrudgingly, trying your best not to grumble. Because you're not much for the talk to talk.
I give him 5 gold.
He thanks you kindly and gets back to trying to sell his fish.
I like fish.
You buy a couple of fish off.
I was gonna say I'll give him an additional 5 gold for fish.
Now, I'm going to go to the restroom real quick.
I like fish. Guys, wherever you're going, I'm going to follow behind you and make sure
I'm
we
right
don't get
there.
separated.
Maybe he has clam. I like clam.
Thanks, Tony.
Wait. Fuck.
Remember, you have stealth fuck face. So you
I'm
could-
up here.
You could probably stealth your way on
I know.
to somewhere secretive.
He can stealth his way. Me and you.
We gotta get right here,
I'd
right?
much rather stick with you. So
Yeah.
we get to
We
the
gotta get right here.
Right.
They're gonna ask. They wanted all 3 of us. They're gonna ask about me
Hey.
anyway.
Listen, while he's out of the room, it's a non-combat situation right now. So I can move until he tells me to stop, all the way up to that point.
Yeah, like I was saying, I'm just
Oh.
following behind you until we get there. So
Right, and I get your point.
But if they ask about me, you better come up with an excuse.
We don't know nothing about you.
They asked for all three of us, dude.
No, they have not asked about any of us.
Mhm.
They've tried to kill us.
But they said the cease and desist order.
They've tried to kill us.
Fair enough.
Fuckface.
Jarhead.
Hoorah! Okay. So, with that knowledge in hand, I'm going to start walking in that direction.
Move you behind me.
yeah, move me behind me. Because it sounds like it's free movement right now, and it's not combat.
Yeah, just let me walk all the way in.
I'm surprising.
I'll take one step up so he can fit his character in there.
I activate stealth. Now work my way. That's a cliff. Work my way.
No, just go with it because there is some
Yeah, you're right.
land there. So
Work
just,
my way right here. Work my way in, down the alleys. Work my way down. Work my way down the dial. Work my way up.
might as well put yourself in the house because if he didn't stop me or Ghost,
Free movement.
we need to be in there.
You killed the only enemy that you decided to kill.
I'll come in right here, like in the doorway. A little bit right there. Oh, in the corner. They see these three figures walking in, and he's like,
I holler out, "Hello, anybody there?" And I got that with the 10. Well, I assume I got that with the 10.
He's a little bitty wiry, fellow.
Bald little short fucker.
looks familiar, doesn't it?
No, he's not bald. He's not short. Well, I guess he's a little.
He looks
bitty.
like the DM.
He's just a very slightly built fellow. Real wiry.
Nowhere near the DM. Hey, everybody looks short to me. I'm 7'2".
Right.
7 foot
Yeah.
7'2".
Very well kept man. Seems to be a very polite gentleman as he addresses it. Yes, good sirs. Do you need something?
I look at the dragon whore, and I look back at the short little man, and I state that our companion has a parchment of importance directed towards us that needs to be addressed.
May I see this parchment?
I hand it to Dodge. And
Don't hand it to me, fuckface. Hand it to the short little fucking.
Technically, I'm behind you.
No, you're beside me.
Yeah, I'm the one who's behind you.
I hand it to the little
Short fucker.
yes. Parchment over.
Little short man takes it. Unrolls it. Reads it. And yells for the guards. And
I take my great axe out,
You're right down behind you, but
and I go to swing that axe at the little fucker's skull. No.
I knew it was coming.
You know what? Fuck it. Yes.
I was gonna shoot him with my bow if he didn't do that. So
Reaction.
He's reacting.
reaction, really.
That's the 19.
Roll.
That's a 15.
What were you gonna do?
Block it with my metallic arm.
Fuck.
I shoot him in the face with my bow. Because if you're gonna kill him,
You have me and him standing in front of you.
So the guards burst through the door. You watch the door fly off its hinges and just slam into the
Ranger flying
across the room. And the little guy by the desk gets hit in the face by the doors and just careens across the room, slaps over the desk, slaps him in the face, knocks him to the ground. As the guards go, you are hereby under arrest from the order of the Lord and Regent of Baldur's Gate, pending your trial and investigation.
I thought he killed a short little fucker.
And they strap your asses in irons and haul your butts off to jail.
On the way to jail, I decided to do a strength thing and just like break the chains in front of them. Like these chains can't hold me.
Just understand this.
Dragon
really high.
Dragon horse.
stop.
We do not want to.
We don't need that, bud. We don't have any of our weapons.
My behavior was ignorant and stupid,
Keep in mind
even though
your titles. Keep in mind your general influence. Keep in mind the people's opinion of you
True.
as
Honestly.
you handle this situation.
No, I want to see is what the people see when we're walking by, knowing who we are,
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want.
because they know who we are. They know the fact
I
that
got one for you.
So hold on.
Okay.
You want to know that.
Yes.
Roll.
That's what I was about to do. Was the
I'm there.
15. I was gonna roll a perception check on what I saw.
You see a look of sadness and anger on the people's faces as they watch the party whom they've come to believe in as heroes get dragged away in chains.
Since we're getting dragged away in chains, dodge.
Do your shit.
Since we're getting dragged away, you gotta love that's gonna be a good one line.
Dodge.
We'd put
I have
that
noticed.
on a shirt later. Be in chains. Smart.
Dodge is thinking, so you're gonna have to like
Oh shit.
hold off.
Dang, we're screwed.
The barbarian was low intelligence, now trying to fake. We're in trouble.
No.
Things are bad.
Commentary.
Things are really bad.
Dodge. From the looks of
They're still trying to besiege.
from the looks of what people, from my knowledge, it may look like,
They really need Dodge to save the day at this point.
they really don't like the fact that we are chained up, and it looks like they are wanting something from us.
Let's give it to Give the people a thing.
Take the figurines off.
Dang it. That works.
Cool. Dig it.
What cell are we in, dude?
I dig it. I really dig it.
What cell are we in?
We're not in itself.
We're getting
DM specified that we are being walked through.
Dragged, yeah.
Walked.
Marked, whatever it is.
In chains.
in chains.
Where do you want us at, then?
I would say right down the
Damn it.
main strip.
So
Well, that's what I'm getting at.
I like that main strip right there.
I wanted to move. I'm
so you
kind
feel
of.
like
I kind of got a thought process
Right here?
going on
Right
here.
down to-
I got a thought process
No,
going on
main
right here.
strip is right down the middle.
be like right here.
No, middle. Middle. Middle.
Here, you set them out.
There you go. Thank you. Give me a couple guards there, DM.
I mean, we'll just go ahead and make them red tokens for the sake of we don't like these people. At this point,
Right. And that's what I was getting at. Give me some. Give me about 6. Because you got to think there is three of us, so I mean,
Yeah, we'd have each one for each person.
Yeah.
That would make
yeah,
I'd have two for each person.
two for each person.
Is-
Let's scoot him back and throw in. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. That'll work.
I would, hell no.
No. Watch.
I'm just saying.
As they're going, that one's here. That one's here. This dipshit here goes here, and then
But there's no way in fucking God's green I'd leave that much space between each of the where they can get access to each other. No freaking way in God's green.
well,
Hell no.
we're fixing to go. We're fixing to go down an alleyway into an open courtyard.
Yeah, that should do. So, the procession of not so lordly escort, which is highly offensive to y'all's persons. Usually, treatment of lords of this caliber is unprecedented. It's very disrespectful.
Mhm.
You know, so y'all are very not happy. Not only the fact that you're arrested, but the fact that you are announced as lords here, and you are being treated as such.
Mhm.
Pissed off is an understatement because they're sending a very public message, and y'all are the brunt of it.
Emotional damage.
Reputational damage.
Yeah.
Basically, Baldur's Gate, the Lord of, basically says, I don't see these people as lords. They're treating you like common folk.
Common
it's
criminals.
Public, yeah, it's like a public defacing.
It's like they would do if some
A
peasants
lord
come in.
would have been handled in the keep behind closed doors. There would have been no public display.
Yeah.
But you're being marched to town like criminals.
Yep.
Despite your reputation.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, it's not. So the procession leads you through. You hear all the booing and the hollering and the angry people shouting as they take you to a cell. We're gonna say right here, just for
Shits and giggles.
Pete's sake, right? And they post up. That's not the way. They're gonna
Hey.
post up all around this walled cell.
Bottom line.
You roll.
Oh,
You have one. We'll say pick
okay.
any one of the
The
white,
line at top.
the very top.
No.
The one
above
above
the question I asked.
He has the one.
So he has one and I have one. Okay.
Hey, can I see you and write you something?
So each of you pick a token.
I've got mine.
You have it already.
Yep.
You know which one of these is going to be it.
Yep.
Okay. And you.
The fuck?
I can talk to each other. Not a big deal.
That was the whole point in these things.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it interesting, and when it unfolds,
Okay.
you'd be like, "Wow, holy
Yeah.
shit! I didn't see that
No,
coming."
you got to pick one of the white ones.
Oh. All right, now. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
Mayo.
I got mine.
All right. You have yours. I got mine. All right. I'm sorry. Go ahead and finish your commentary, DM.
They have locked you in a cell and guarded it. They put you under heavy lockdown. Because they are aware of the threat that you pose. They are not unequipped to deal with you. Keep that in mind. That being said, it's the Rangers' turn.
What equipment do I have?
You ain't got
Have
shit.
none.
We don't have no equipment except our armor.
No, yeah, no.
Okay. Well,
They stripped your asses.
One person here who has to do something is probably me.
Because he's got natural armor.
he's got magical abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Beard Boy wasn't here the last time we got put in jail.
No, he wasn't.
I was the one in the cell.
No.
No, you weren't.
No.
I'm talking about when you found me the
He
first time.
wasn't a cell
No.
when he found you the first time.
Only
Yeah.
found it first time, but.
But I know I wasn't here.
Yeah, he was. He was in a cell. He escaped when y'all came
Remember?
to rescue him.
We're talking about the
He
bar.
rode back with y'all.
No, I'm talking about the first time we
Yeah, I know.
were in the cell.
I wasn't here for that. When you
With the bar.
Yeah, I wasn't here for that. Yeah, I wasn't here for that.
No.
Okay, so
I'm gonna roll a perception check on cell. Any details about the guards and where possibly they would be keeping our equipment.
no.
7.
You didn't find the damn thing.
Yep.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Ghost.
Not even gonna try.
Hmm. I'm gonna walk up to the cell door.
Okay.
What strength do I need for the cell door?
Don't you?
Well, I did state that they were prepared for you.
Mm-hmm.
So your strength is not going to be enough to knock out that door.
Huh.
Solid oak door, metal freaking hinges.
I'd say solid steel door at this point
Deal.
with reinforced hinges.
Damn. Nope, and you can't pick the lock. Because that was going to be my next thing.
He wouldn't have said it. But then again, now he might say it because you opened your mouth.
No, my whole thing was
Consider what you have the most at your disposal out of both. Well, yeah. Actually, you have some pretty nifty shit at your disposal too, magically, if you look at it.
potentially with it being the top
Right.
of.
You're a magic user, dumbass.
I know, but there ain't nothing that can take down that door.
That doesn't mean there's not other ways for you to use your magic.
I'm going, since it's a cell door and it's in the more old times, the lock is basically on both sides. The hole.
Okay.
I'm going to use my ice breath in a more condensed form to freeze the inside of that lock.
Alright, I dig
That works.
That's smart.
14.
14.
Fail.
I'm going to move the civilian tokens around. They get what? Probably
3 squares.
3 squares. That's what I thought. Hmm.
Half the average of what we normally do.
Hmm. This one will go back in here. This one will wander over here. This one will wander down here. This one will wander over here. We'll let this one wander over here. This one will wander close by. This one will wander. Shit, can't go that route. So we'll let them wander over here. That one will wander over here. I moved that one already, didn't I?
Yep.
And that one will go here.
That's all of them.
And I will roll for perception
Normally, continue.
to see what kind of walls that our holding cell is made out of. For like maybe any
Now,
kind of
those are your free.
Yeah, I know those are, yeah.
I'm talking about
Spells and shit.
check spell.
and I got a 19.
Now,
So
repeat one more time what you were doing perception
I was doing a perception
on 19.
on what the walls were of our holding cell.
I would say reinforced iron.
The whole entire thing?
They did, like I said, they were ready for y'all.
You really want me to do this, don't you?
Okay.
That's if I don't. That's
Now it's the enemy's turn.
Hmm.
The guards assault, and I do mean assault hard. That civilian and that civilian to keep them away from the prisoners, which is typical fashion. And those civilians are going to run off, say 3 squares, and back away from the sun. A is going to temporarily open the door, walk in, lay down your food, walk back
Can't move
out.
again.
He can. They get no. That's not a finished movement.
Mm.
They're guards. They're enemies.
Still technically should be allowed to only move once.
that would have worked really well into my plan, but
Alright, anywho.
Walks out, shuts the door, re-deadbolts the sucker, checks the lock, locks it, and turns around to face his post.
Fuckface.
mm-hmm. I'm gonna use the spell Thunder Wave, and that does a 2d8 damage, and I can move stuff up to 300 feet in any direction.
Okay. Roll.
You go, Bree.
17.
Well, they're the only things that can move inside that cell.
I was aiming it towards the door.
You didn't specify.
Shit.
Do not. Now, I'm going to say that the dust got knocked off the walls the hinges and everything else in the room because it's probably been a while since this particular cell has been in use. Lots of dust got knocked around. Your two compatriots got knocked against the wall because you used a radius spell inside there with them. So they took a hit of at least 2d8 each with no armor, so it hits.
Can we kill him?
Let's try and hate it for the door.
They're sitting in the corners banged up against the wall, both of them, while you're just chilling in front of the door, trying real hard here. You know, the guard here, he's probably got knocked out. So we'll say
I took 8.
force transferred and knocked the guard out from the front of the door. Pissed him off real good.
I took 5.
I took 8.
And that's the end of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
My turn.
Yes.
Damn it. It's a good thing that thing has 3 charges.
3 charges.
Transform.
You transform
Yep.
into a full-blown dragon in the middle of a cell.
It's a cell meant for people, not for a dragon.
Yeah,
And
but
he rolled a fucking.
that kind of falls into the same category as his spell. You have, comrades trapped in there with you.
True. But it
That's gonna
breaks
hurt like
the
a
building.
bitch.
Gives you a chance to actually run.
Valid point.
He rolled a 13.
All right, a 13. A 13.
It's a 15.
Okay.
Okay, fine. All right, so you turn into a full blown dragon and blow the walls down. And y'all are not prone. Y'all are incapacitated with guards on either side of you.
He's a full blown dragon.
Yeah, you're full blown dragon. Not prone.
He's going to get his dragon token.
Oh well, he's a
Actually-
full blown dragon. And he's a full blown
Look at
adult.
look at Devil Dog's face that he's just staring at you
Why did
with.
you get the big one? It ain't even gonna fit.
You take my piece off.
Baby.
That worked.
All my stuff, my
It is
HP,
an actual ability he has. So.
Yep. my HP is doubled.
Guard on floor.
I still have my senses. I can still use my magic and all that, even in my dragon form.
Everybody can do everything he can do except for he has claws and shit he can't use, which he doesn't have. Well, anyways, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, claws are probably more powerful than your weapons anyway.
It's,
So.
it's another point.
Yeah.
Valid.
It's better
I
than
just
mine.
Minus knocking your ass prone because you just got, crammed.
Unconscious.
Literally
Yeah,
suffocated
I
almost.
would be unconscious. I mean, legitly speaking.
Why didn't you do that earlier?
You could have gave them a heads up and said, get
Oh,
under my
that's what he
belly.
did
I mean,
get over there.
I
He
did
could
give
have
him a
given
heads
us a
up.
heads up on the thing that he did.
Are you guys doing the fucking
We
note
could've-
passing thing? So
Well,
I did technically give you heads up with the no passing.
Well, if he was okay, so let me break this down. That you really a notification of warning is not going to do you a whole lot of good because you're going to hit them regardless because they're stuck in a room with
saying,
you.
yeah.
Now, as far as turning into a dragon, dragons have this cold thing called an underbelly, where you would have been prone to not getting fucked up. Possibly.
The note passing thing didn't have to pertain to the cell.
It has to pertain to do with what's outside.
which, if you really put your brain to it and thought about what we've got access to,
Hmm.
Lots of stuff.
Barbarians, assassins.
Raiding parties and Minotaur.
Thank you.
Dragons.
Minotaur's not allowed to leave the castle.
Uh,
He stowed that one. He
That is
stowed
bogus.
that one several times.
so we include that was included in his stipulation. Sorry, on
Yeah, good point.
It's kind of like the assassin. The assassin was kind of supposed to be, you know,
So, even though it's still my turn, I'm just gonna. Some of the guards are not prone since they're also right next to that wall.
I'll agree to that statement.
So those
We'll
two.
say the guards got incapacitated for a time. 'Cause, I mean, they're
Don't mind.
all right there next to the cell. I mean, so technically they would all be incapacitated.
Yep, and still my turn. I'm going to be using my assassin
Okay.
to help up the barbarian.
That's the ranger.
The ranger. Oh,
Can't take it over to me because it doesn't go that many spaces.
he's gonna go that way.
Okay.
He's gonna go towards barbarian, try to help him out.
No, you wouldn't have went for the ranger
The
because it
dragon
was
came
the
out of
closest.
the prison.
Yeah.
Like, well, there once was a cell as a dragon.
Seeing that I'm prone and unconscious, I'm gonna roll to see if I gain consciousness.
It's supposed to be your own course of action, but
I got it. I didn't think so.
we need to get at least a 10 on them. I think.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm gonna roll to get the fuck up.
You ain't getting up any.
I know, man.
That's a deuce.
You rolled them lower numbers, bro.
I ain't
One
sick.
more digit, and I'd have had you under some serious stipulation. You might have died from blunt force trauma to the skull or something.
Your turn, bro.
I didn't even have to think hard for that one.
Nah,
Suck big.
Move assassin towards him. Alright, and I'm gonna start eating all the guards.
Valid point. Alright, which one you gonna eat?
Let's eat this one up here right next to the ranger.
F.
You both gotta eat. I mean, he's a fucking dragon. You got stats out the butthole. There's not even a point in me trying to say that was sufficient. I'm just gonna say he's dead. He became chowder.
Your turn again, barbarian.
Dragon chowder.
I'm going to regain consciousness.
You're late.
And another fucking 2.
Oh shit, never mind. We thought for a minute there he had some twitches. He must have been having a good dream. He just fucking up some shit in his sleep.
Them whores are too good.
Damn. Your turn.
Hell.
Because your turn got skipped last time.
Let's
So.
do some collective shits here. Okay. Where'd my dice go? Well, I have
No, he likes that pretty black
yes, I do.
D20
It's disappearing.
was given to him for Christmas.
You put it back in your bag, bud.
Did I?
Yeah,
I
you
think I
did.
did.
You
About
did.
80% sure I did.
Well, seeing how it's right here, yes, you did.
And you did.
So, A's gonna wake up and roll to rechain the barbarian. At a 20. Like flags there to see.
I'm good with that.
So you got reshackled
I'm good with that. 'Cause
and dragged away.
that kind of goes along with what I'm trying to fucking do.
We'll say he drags you a good couple of squares away.
That was not exactly what I was wanting to do. Or wanting to happen, but sure.
Anybody else gonna do anything?
Dude, I'm unconscious.
I'm not
bro.
I'm talking about the enemy,
He's
not
not.
you.
I got a 16. So he over there rolls to rechain the ranger. That's their job. They're
Mhm.
there to apprehend you. Oh, and you know what? It's a 19. So
My word.
you got stuck back in chains and you got dragged away. Which means that 2/3 of our party has not been dragged away to an undisclosed location. Well,
You
the
got four
dragon.
more to fuck with.
I do. They cast a magic binding spell.
They're still unconscious.
D's unconscious.
Look,
No.
I can tell you what they're gonna do if they get up. I've got to roll twice. But
Yeah.
I can tell you what they're gonna do because you're supposed to disclose the action before you roll.
Exactly.
Sure.
So the four of them combined are going to cast a magic binding spell upon the dragon. And considering the ability to transform from half dragon into full blown dragon is technically a magical spell. They can essentially turn you back into your normal form. Because dragons, it's magic. I'm the DM. Go ahead and just close the book. It is a feature that you can do. But read the entirety. I guarantee you the word magic is in there somewhere.
You can use your bonus action to change into a large sized form of your ancestral dragon. Your weapons merge with you, and natural bonuses of your equipped melee weapons are transferred to your bite attack.
Okay, so for my own enjoyment here,
Mm.
as the DM,
No magic involved.
and pencil whipping and writing
Transformation,
ball,
huh? Magic.
but generally speaking, dragon magic is what's used to accomplish this transformation because it's not explained in there. So that's what I'm saying it is. It's a feature, but I'm classifying it as magic, and they are using a magic nullification spell to render your magic useless at this point if they wake up and I hit you with it. I think that's fair. So shut up and go on. And they failed. So you're lucky. I just wanted you to dread that.
All that shit, man, to fail.
I just wanted you to dread that a little bit. Go on.
They're incapacitated because it's you again.
Move my assassin next to the guard with him while he's still in stealth.
I mean, yeah, you
It's my turn, bro.
You need to roll to see if you gain consciousness.
I know, that's what I'm trying to do.
you don't know
You were trying to give your turn away
No,
to
it
the dragon horn.
Still felt
I
five.
still didn't wake up.
You ain't awake and you're stuck back in chains again.
It's a 5, so
Or
You're fucked.
it's your turn.
now it's your turn.
Move my assassin next to that guard.
You mean this one?
Oh,
Is it this one? That one. You even know.
yes, I do know.
Okay, there you go.
While
While he's in stealth, he's gonna pull a stealth attack and slice his throat and kill him.
Roll.
You should do that for me, son of a bitch.
Because yours wasn't low enough.
17.
Alright, you succeed. He died.
Now, while in my dragon form, back me up a little bit. No, this way.
Well, I don't know which
This way.
way's the front, which way's the back of the dragon. There's
So-
no distinguishable feature.
bro.
It looks like one block.
That-
dragon.
So basically, from that enemy to that enemy is about a 6-foot cone, right?
Wow.
If there wasn't a wall there.
60
But,
foot.
yeah,
there is no
Go,
wall.
Do it.
I'm using his breath tag.
God.
Never seen one of them.
Okay, fine. He just backed that dragon ass up, didn't he?
18.
Alright, they died.
Oh, shit.
18 was the armor rating. They didn't have a shit ton of items.
Barbarian, you want to try to see if you get consciousness?
I mean, he's stuck in chains, so he'd be wasted by that.
Roll for consciousness.
No,
doesn't like you at all.
No.
And
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
You wake
yeah.
up. Tens of Monday. Waking up's a Monday.
All right.
Actions. Okay, you hit it. Go.
I wake up.
I don't know where the fuck I am.
I wake up. I see the dragon whore in a dragon state. And I look at him. And I tell him, "You're a fucking idiot.
Hey, guys,
We are here. We are here to investigate the bullshit trial. You killed the fucking guards."
You done fuck. You done good.
I am my turn.
You gonna do anything?
He woke up, he's playing, and he went right back to sleep.
You gonna do anything?
I ain't gonna sleep.
You gonna do anything to him?
No.
Excuse me.
I rolled.
I ain't gonna sleep. But I'm standing there
It's,
with that stare. If I had my fucking axes,
No,
I would make a chest plate out of your head.
no. I have a response to you for dialogue. I understand you. I am not dealing with this bullshit of them treating us like this anymore. Them sending assassins after us, throwing us away, chaining us in public, even though they know we are lords of our own country.
We are wanted criminals.
I rolled to
At
get
the same
back.
time, I'm tired of this. I'm going to destroy
Children like the
everything.
treatment, and the barbarian basically says we need to put up with this shit because that's just what we need to do.
I rolled to get back up.
Both are valid points. I'm not gonna lie,
You got a
11.
but there's the thing called due process. So you're up.
I'm up, but I'm still in chains as a guard right there.
Yeah. Young guard that is still
You have
alive.
anything you want to say to the guard
Nah,
while you're chained and stuck next to the motherfucker?
nah,
The only living guard.
I'm good.
I mean, dude, that'd have been a smart for
Just right in front of the ranger, I just go.
I guess he's gonna die without even.
Just right in front of the ranger, you just see
He
him.
doesn't even
The
get
head.
nothing.
The
I
dragon just got
smart. The only living guard out of the bunch left.
You just gonna
Okay.
eat the guard?
Yeah, just right in front of you. Go home. Just right in front of you.
Hold for it.
Please, for the love of God, roll low.
Here you go.
That point.
You had to do it, didn't you? You did. You had to say something. Oh my god. Go over. Alright, so you know what the fuck happened. He ate that motherfucker. Boots and all. Check it. Boots and all.
What were you gonna do, Del?
Like he leaves behind a letter.
Baby, behind shit, you ate boots and all. It's a dragon mouth, for God's sake. You're about to
What were you gonna do, Del?
He could have left a letter stating on what
I was
they
hoping
simply
it-
found out doing to us.
I was hoping I could call bullshit on that 20, but
Can't. No, he ate that motherfucker.
I would say
The dragon's got the fucking prowls today, destroys all the guards this hell, and eats the last one just for shit together. Like, I wasn't even hungry yet. I just figured I'd get him, midday snack.
I was gonna
The
say
civilians are watching this in stock horror as they watch a dragon just demolish this motherfucker and shit.
I was gonna say somehow a little letter falls out stating how they plan on trying to kill us and not run us for trial.
Oh no, there's a trial. There's a straight trial.
Is there any more guards coming in? Where's the reinforcement?
They're waiting. They ain't going to walk out there and fight a dragon. Who the fuck's that stupid?
They just watched like 5 of their comrades get eaten.
Unless you want the fucking Lord to walk out, then you're gonna pray to God you have done that bullshit, because the rest of the party ain't got no weapons, and y'all know where the hell they're at.
Alright, you know what?
As bonus action, I'm going back to my regular
I'm
form.
gonna have to do this. I'm gonna say fuck all y'all. Not the DM, because he comes up with some fucked up ideas.
What did I do? I didn't do anything.
I turn to the crowd. And I get some fucked up Viking Nordic speech about rising up to the monarch and to take arms and fight back.
Please be high.
I got an 18.
That's high enough, yep. So the people cheer in anticipation. They cheer for the dragon's brutality and general
Stupidity.
stupidity. The show anyway, right? I mean, the guy said the Lord of all the planets turned into a fucking dragon and came. It's like, oh shit. He made this. And this barbarian's over here giving a speech, and they're listening, and they're all enthralled. They're like, let's go to war, let's fight, let's do this.
And I'm so glad that my bandit was not where you had fucked with, so
That's good.
He's alive.
your assassin has been sat on, squished on, fucking blown to fucking 3 sheets to the wind.
He died. He's definitely dead. If he's not, he's definitely incapacitated. He's no longer a member of the service.
I look at my bandit
He's got to retire.
and I ask him, do you know where our equipment is stowed?
Roll.
And that's a 12.
I would consider that a mundane action simply because he's been there, he survived the bullshit with dragons somehow. Let's just, we're gonna roll with this.
Well, that one I blame on you, because I had him go up to, he was about ready to go up to the door and kill the one guard. And then you were like, no, the guard beat him brutally and he went back 3 spaces. So that building there shielded him
Look,
from the dragon's stupidity.
that was not planned. That was just the way it went down. Okay, so the DM saved him, and that's how it went down. The DM didn't say shit right there.
Right. You
The DM
didn't
was playing.
that's why I did it this way. I thought that was really, really smart, epic. The only problem was the dragon horde didn't see what I was planning on doing. Well, because the whole point with the hidden pog idea was for you to know where yours was, and for me to know where I was. I didn't know where you were, you didn't know where I was, and the DM sure in the fuck didn't know where we were.
Okay, so
But
That would have been fun if it actually ended up like that.
we're going to take a pause, not from the stream, but we're going to take a pause from gameplay for a second. So I can address the viewers and the party at large at the moment. And go ahead and let y'all in on something. The scene has played itself out.
okay.
He's not looking forward to it.
The scene is
No,
played
I'm not looking forward to this.
Alright. So, first things first. One, I could have done this a whole hell of a lot easier. A, because you were here.
Dragonborn had to turn into a fucking dragon and blow the damn self.
Agreed.
And if I would have been able to speak,
I'm going to state that that's not the wrong response either. Because, okay, theoretically, okay, first off, yeah, you could have sat in the cell, took in the humiliation, shown yourself before the Lord of Baldur's Gate, and, well, stated your case, whether, you know, one way or
where we
another.
could have killed the fucker.
stated the case one way or the other. So we're not to that point yet. There's still a whole thing to do here.
No, now we gotta fight through the damn city to get to where we need to in order to kill the fucker.
So on top of that, we've also got people in the city. We've
Right.
got the civilians, and so
Thanks
that's
to him.
Until you blew up the damn cell and scared half the population away because now we got a fucking dragon on the battlefield.
There was that. And I'm not going to say that our fearless half dragon over here was wrong, because he wasn't. He wasn't wrong for showing his ass right there. Because any lord worth having stalled with a general reputation, with a general decent reputation, is not going to take that slap and insult laying down.
Ooh.
You want them to show some backbone. You know what I mean? Because y'all are lords in your own rights. You've paid and
Well, yeah.
funded and gained all this influence. And I did make the statement that y'all have a very high influence. So I'm not gonna say the half dragon is wrong here. He gets to stand. If he stands there, blows up a cell, and kills a few people, that's a minor recompense for the slap in the face that y'all all just took in a lord's standpoint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll give it that.
So him turning into a fucking dragon and destroying his property was not. It still isn't even equal. So I mean, really,
I'll roll with it.
you can argue your own
Yeah.
case with that.
I'll argue. I'll roll with it.
And I thought it was a decent way to go. I didn't expect him to go half dragon right there. Boom! Full dragon, bitch.
Not me and beer.
Slap me, motherfucker.
Not beer.
Boom.
Not me and beer boy are fucking unconscious and then
God,
spent
God,
half the
man.
fucking thing trying to wake up.
That was, I mean,
I could not roll to save my life.
Okay, we need to think about calling this again.
yeah, we're going to right here.
Yeah.
We will escape.
This would be a perfect good stopping point.
Right.
Seeing
Oh, yeah.
It's Friday in the morning.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. we've been having way too much fun tonight.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call it right here. Let the people get some sleep,
Amen.
including myself. Hope y'all have a good night. Sleep well. We'll see you again next